Boo. Boo. Hello. Hi. Hey, beautiful people. I see so many comments that you guys are for you are really feeling the music. You like it? I like that. I like that music too. Um Playing around with it. Look, I have been paying $18 a month for copyright free music and I haven't used it. I'm going to start getting my money's worth. You know what I'm saying? So be looking for that. Let me know. Give me a little bit of suggestions or a little bit of a heads up if you like the music or if you like certain ones. Hey Seth. Um yeah, I mean, I like it. So, I hope you guys are doing good tonight. How's everybody doing? I appreciate each of you for being here. We are going to talk about I don't know a whole lot about this. I'm trying to get I'm trying to blow away all of the dust and clear the fog and get back into my true crime niche. So I'm kind of out of the loop with everything, but I'm ready. I'm ready. I know you guys are too. I'm ready to get back to true crime. My channel is that's what it's about. Hey Kim. Hello, everybody. Seth, good to see you. Miss E, how are you? I've missed you. I hope you're doing okay. Hey, Shazalam, how are you? I know, I see it. Thank you, buddy. Um, let's see. Aries, we have Joe, Angie Best, we have Aloha JH. Mahalo for being here. Veronica, got a secret. Can you keep it? Why, yes, I can. Nanny needs a Zanny. It's so good to see you. I missed a lot of you guys last night. I know a lot of people do not like um politics, so I understand it. I get it, but we had a pretty good job or pretty good time last night um bringing in the new presidency. Oh, that's okay, Whitney. Whitney, did you notice that I used your intro tonight? Whitney made me that intro so long ago and I love it so much. My mod, my beautiful friend Megan, I don't know if Megan's here right now. Are you here, Megan? Megan has made me a intro as well. So probably what I'll be doing in the next coming days is mixing my intros around. Hey Gail Alverson, how are you? Nice to see you. Welcome. Britt, ignore the haters. You have friends here who care, and I know you never kicked a cat. Thank you. Benjamin Nielsen, George. Guys. What's up, Coach Trey Trey? Good to see you. Guys, Benjamin George has gifted 30 memberships. Holy mackerel. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. One second, guys. Whoa. Hold, guys. I'm getting a message. Give me a second. Okay. So, oh, oh. Is Lisa here? Is Lisa here? Lisa who just sent me a text message. I mean, not a text message. Sorry. Lisa who just sent me an email. Are you here? I hope you're here. Hey, Darlene, welcome. Welcome. Guys, if you were gifted a membership from Ben George, please tell him thank you. It means so much. Pat Troyer has been a member for a month. She says, Hi, Britt. Hello, Pat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. That means so much to me. You have no clue. Tree Hugger, welcome. Am I seeing some new names tonight? Ben showing off, Seth. There's something that I want to do tonight. Bluegrass Meadows, welcome. Before we start, if you guys don't mind. All 5682 says, Hi, I'm new here. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Black Skies. Laura Tool, good to see you. Angie Bess. Bo, how are you? How are you? Marlena Cantu. PJ KB is in the house. Jenny Mount, how are you? I was afraid to go to sleep because of the last election when I went to bed. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Zuzu Patel's? Did y'all hear about Trump helping with Sebastian? Yes. Yes. Hi, Rainbow. Good to see you. Hey, everyone, Brittany and Mods. Hope everyone's doing well. Joe, good to see you. So happy to see you guys. Inspired by Flavor, Cyber Warrior. How are you? Karen Powers. Karen Powers, thank you for all of the sweet words. All of you, there's so many of you that have reached out to me. Good measure. Thank you for being here. Pink Life Christina, good to see you. The Dirty Scoop. What's going on, the Dirty Scoop? Yes, Seth is not Seth Rogers. Seth is my dear friend Seth. Kimberly is it Clafter? How are you? Margaret Chappelle, Brittany, I was watching True Crime Cafe today and it was about Sebastian. It was more information about in Oregon, and I think you need to look more. Wow, okay, more on it. Maybe we'll go over to the channel and see what they're saying. Emmy Joe, where were you last night? I would have loved to bring in the new presidency with you. I'm acting like we rang in the new year, but last night was history, guys. You know it? For the 211 people that were here with me last night, we celebrated history together. That's what we did. We made history and we had a moment, and I think we had a bonding moment, and I enjoyed that very much. And can I tell you that we broke a Guinness Book of World Records? We had a melting pot in my chat last night. We had Democrats and Republicans and some independents, and there wasn't one fight. Ain't that something? You are not blocked, Grandma Sherry. No, ma'am. Are you kidding me? Grandma Sherry, I think you are so sweet. I would not ever block you. Um, I'm glad you're here because I've been wanting to say this to you. Um, Thank you so very much for being nice to me, guys. I'm not kidding. Grandma Sherry. Seriously, I'm sorry, Grandma Sherry. On the I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but Grandma Sherry is nice to me even when nobody else was. So I would always go in the chat and people would be people would be arguing with me and Grandma Sherry would always say, "Hey Brittany." So thank you, Grandma Sherry. That means a lot and it sticks out to me. So thank you very much. I appreciate you being so nice. DJW. Why would Trump be helping on Sebastian's case? You know what? I don't I don't know I don't know what it's about, guys. I can't talk about anything. But I really don't know. Muscles and mascara. Hey, beautiful lady. Muscles came up with me last night and Mr. Benjamin, you did it again. Ben. Ben. Benjamin. Ben came up with this again last night too. Ben, thank you so much. Wow. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. y'all know the drill. If you were gifted, please tell Ben thank you. It means so much. What's up, NYC Urbanista? Y'all, I feel the love. I feel the love so much. Thank you. Jerry's and Kara for life. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome back, my love. I'm not going to lie, you guys. I've been down in the funk. You have to see Ben's post. I mean, I got Ben on my brain. Nick's post. It's a real stinger. What, did he just post one? Hello, Nana's Dragonfly. Aw. Emmy says I sent some little birdies out. Did you now? That's right, Ben, with your sexy voice. Somebody told Ben he had a sexy voice. Um, all right, let me go see what Nick said. Oh, I love you too, Jerry and Kara. Well, I'm going to assume Kara, right? Nanny Needs a Zanny has been a member for 2 months. First, the baby will be here anytime. Oh my goodness. Evelyn Dawn. Congratulations. Is that first grandbaby will be here anytime. So is she in labor? Oh my goodness, y'all. Can we throw out some pink hearts in the chat for our Nanny Needs a Zanny? That's incredible. What an absolute blessing. What a blessing. You know, I've always said it, babies are uh God's biggest blessing on the human race. And Justin is expecting his first girl too. Well, I don't know about first girl, but he's expecting his latest edition on Sunday. Justin is going to be adopting a monkey. I thought it was a joke, but dead ass serious. He's really getting a monkey. Excuse my French. I don't mean any disrespect. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Eye in the Sky. Y'all, can I just tell you, it really makes me happy to see you guys. I'm not lying. Uh it has been rough. I have been accused of everything under the sun and then some more. And I know, Brittany, don't let it bother you, ignore it, all that good stuff and more. I know. Hey, Bo. Hey, Felicia Hunt. It really makes you, but going through this, it really makes you question yourself. Like, I, oh my gosh, I've taken a hit. My channel has taken a hit. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I've lost some subscribers from this. I've never had that happen before. So, um, yeah, Lord, I do want to say something. There's something I want to say. Um, and I'm not going to stay on this topic, I promise, okay? But there is something that I want to say, and I'm going to send this message out to Dolly Vision and to PJ and to anybody else that's threatening me currently. Okay, I had one lady tell me that if I responded to her, even though she told me off, hey Sammy, hey Samantha Joy, hey C9 handler, that if I responded to her, she was gonna call Animal Shelter and give them the video and have me arrested. Um, but they're flipping the. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna be accountable. Okay. All right. Although I feel like it is a bit of injustice. Hey, Gypsy, my beautiful friend. Hey, KW. Although I will say I feel like it's a bit of injustice, and I don't think that I deserve to lose subscribers. Um, with that being said, I will be the bigger person and say that I understand that there are a lot of people on this platform who are absolute animal lovers, and I am one of them. I love my cats and I love my dog that I miss very much. Like, I love animals in general. I struggle with killing a bug, much less harming and, you know, my cat or my dog or anything. Did I say that night that I'm gonna go, "Well, let me go kick this cat out"? I don't even remember exactly how I said it. Yes, I did. Did I mean that I was gonna actually do that? No. No. In the South, we don't have the best, methods of how describing things, okay? And I'm not the best at it. But I very much did not intend, never once did I have the intentions at all of going and kicking my animal at all. I merely wanted to shoo him out of the way. That's it. See, look, your intention was there. But see, how can you tell me that not? How can anybody tell me what my intentions were? How can anybody say that? Nobody knows my intention more than I know. So I'm just going to say this. I'm sorry, if I made somebody feel uncomfortable or I offended you in some way, shape, or form by that video, I apologize. But there is a lot, and I'm not even going to say but. I apologize. Okay? My cats are fine. I've never kicked them, nor would I ever. There was a lot of conversation that was happening at that moment that there is no context for because I don't have the video. But if we had the full live stream, you would see we certainly were not laughing about kicking a cat. Craig was laughing at me because I growled. I made a funny sound. Mallory and myself were laughing at Craig because he recorded me. And I told him not to. And it wasn't because I was trying to keep from seeing my cat get kicked that never happened, but because he recorded me and he was joking around and being funny. But anyway, I mean, regardless, if there's anybody that was offended by that video, I sincerely apologize. And to Dolly and PJ, I am respectfully asking you, please stop. Please. This has, I mean, it's been days. Can we please move on from this? Do what you need to do. You know, I, I, this is ridiculous. Please stop. There's nothing that I can do to change it, but to have people are literally coming over here telling me that I belong in jail, telling me that I'm comparable to a child abuser. Come on. Please stop. All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, Emmy. Hey, Nana. Hey,
Hey,
Seth.
how are you
Hello.
guys?
How are you?
Good.
All right. Sorry, guys. I got a message. Are y'all with me? Everybody having a good night tonight?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, am I
Let's
super
see.
duper loud?
Don't let people that are gaslit to gaslight you. Ben. I love Ben's humor. What's going on, Seth? How are you tonight, buddy?
Hey, I just want to get up here and encourage you. You know me. Um, I've seen, well, I've not seen, because I don't watch crappy stuff. um, but I know you, and I just wanted to get up here and support you. You guys that are supporting Britt, um, she's the one in a million. I mean, I was skeptical years ago when I met her, and um, she's really, when I talk about proven actions, it's not words, it's not things like that, but it's actions. And, um, but I just want to encourage you because you need to quit. Don't worry about those people. They're sad. They're They're miserable. They have other issues, and it's not you. So just keep your chin up. I'm here, just like
Thank
all
you.
these other people here, and yeah, I mean, you know how to reach me. I get mad at Britt because she doesn't answer my text in a timely manner. But
It's okay. Trust me. You're not the only one. I get in trouble all the time.
yeah, and I know you're busy. You got a lot of people and stuff going on. So I just wanted to say that because I support you. But
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here, and for it, not the cases because I don't know all the cases, and you're on so late. I usually have to go to bed. But with the cat thing, like that's just like really like come
I
on,
know,
y'all.
right? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I haven't seen it. I don't know what Dolly's put out there and all that kind of stuff. But come on, y'all, like it's at this point, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Thank you, Tonka girl. I appreciate that. Well, I want to tell you something. You made me cry today.
Oh
And we don't
no,
even have to, no, in a good way. We don't even have to like, go into why, but you left that comment and that was so very sweet of you. Did not have to do that and I appreciate it honestly. But for you, looking out for me like that. Just like how that's something that I will never forget, honestly.
listen, um, I didn't mean to make you cry.
No, it's a good cry.
But I meant that because the thing is, you get to know people behind the scenes, and
Mhm.
I've known you for some time now, and I've been on the platform, so I've had hate too. But you're
Yeah.
one that what you did, your action, what you did, that proved who you are, and I think
Thank
that
you.
speaks volumes.
I
So
appreciate that.
I just listen. I just felt like you needed that, and yeah, I appreciate you so much.
Oh, anytime. That's what friends are for, and it means very much to me, that you are just here and even through our arguments and stuff,
Yeah,
there's some good people on this platform, and all of you guys, y'all make me, uh, not lose faith in humanity. So
yeah, yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah. I appreciate you, and I just wanted to make that known.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm sorry
Um,
I made you cry.
oh no, it's a good cry. I'm trying to hold on a second. I done got my computer. I cannot believe my computer is freezing right now. Jesus. I did something. Um, hold on a second. I don't even know. Hold on, y'all. I got to figure out how I can get back to my screen. I was gonna pull up hindsight's post, and now my computer's freezing. Shoot. Bear with me, y'all.
Are we still connected? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Jimmy Joe?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, finally, you hear me? Okay, good.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you now. I was hanging up here by myself for a while. I was like, oh, I guess nobody can hear me.
I
Oh,
don't know what happened. I guess
I
my
don't either.
earbuds were funny.
Yeah.
I always call them, are they earbuds or earbuds?
Well, now they're earbuds because I can't unhear that. So
Oh. I never knew what they were called. They
I've
go in
never
my
heard.
ear, whatever they are.
I've never heard it called earbuds before, but instantly it's now that's made it
It's,
has a permanent spot in my brain.
yep, it's a Nana thing.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, y'all, you don't understand. Like, oh my gosh, I am so glad to like just be back to normal now. I've been
Mm,
so like preoccupied with stressing out over, you know, the world as it is today. And now I feel like relieved. You know, I can finally take a breath and go back to talking about kicking cats and YouTube drama and not have to worry about anything.
yeah, I wish we could get over the kick the cat thing, though.
I know, right? I'm being facetious, but seriously though,
I know.
can you like I was just thinking about that a second ago. I'm like, are we really like if you think about it really? Okay, so that kicking cat video, I have been I think I've been on this channel almost 2 years now, right?
Yeah.
And I tell you that 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 cat thing keeps coming back up. I swear, like it'll be like 3 months will go by and we won't hear it, and then it'll just like come back up again. I'm like, that's that must be like a hot topic because it
What, the
rears its
cat
ugly
video?
head. Yes, like it. How long is it going to
It's
take
not
before we?
fun.
No, but how long is it going to take before we recycle that subject? It pops up like every 3 months.
Yeah,
Somebody will like.
mm, I don't think people realize that that cat video is from 2 years ago.
That's what I was just telling Nana. I'm like, I've been here 2 years, so I
Yeah.
remember kind of like when it was fresh and new, and it was, like that whole thing. But I swear, it's like we archive it for a couple months, and then somebody will bring it back out again. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, come on,
Yep.
jeez.
Oh,
It's not.
y'all are absolutely right. I mean, and there's no two ways about it. PJ is who started this. You know what? I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking because I always tell y'all what I'm thinking, right? And I promise, guys, that I'm not staying stuck on this. But my God, this is pretty heavy considering. Like I
Did I
said,
lose
I've
you?
never went. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
cut out.
Okay. It's cost me support, so I feel like it's only fair that I can say something about it. But yeah, I honestly I think that she has been, hanging out with a core group of people. And I think that number one, she's trying to grow her channel. And number two, she wants to appease those certain people that she's, supporting now. And this was her way to get her foot in the door for both. And the fact that she went live today and cried and said that she didn't do anything, she didn't feel like she attack me personally, PJ, you called me an animal abuser. It doesn't get more personal than that. It doesn't get more personal than that. Exactly how you feel about cats is how I feel. I love my animals. And then to say that I fake cried, and then you cried. So were you fake crying? It's called being human and having emotions. When did we start dragging people about being upset and crying? Like, isn't that a human emotion? Isn't that normal? But anyway, yeah, don't, you really are turning this around and saying that I'm causing you and Dolly problems, that Dolly doesn't need this stress. You did this, not me. Not me. You didn't like if you genuinely were disturbed as you say, then why didn't you reach out to me? My email's in my description. You could have emailed me. Y'all incited a full blown hate campaign against me, and I can show proof of it. And that's not me being a victim. And then Dolly said, I'd done nothing to that woman. Yeah, you did, Dolly. You have over 50,000, 60,000 subscribers. You can't do stuff like that. And then now that, I want to show y'all. Chronicles of the Shady did a video. And now that Chronicles of the Shady and shout out to Mandy from Spirit Seeker Squad. They did these incredible videos, and now that like it's kind of being proven that I didn't do that, which oh my goodness, there she is. There you are, stranger.
Oh my
Reality, tell
goodness.
me that's you.
It's me.
Are you
Where have
okay?
you been?
I've been very sick.
Oh
Oh,
no. Are you okay? What's going on?
I have a nebulizer now.
Really?
Yeah, my asthma is really bad.
What happened, Reality? You had a bad asthma attack? Did you have to go to the hospital?
Yeah, I have a nebulizer. I went on that
Oh.
hike and it just
Oh
messed.
no. Oh no. Yeah, we've been very concerned and worried because it's not like you to not be at least in the chats.
I didn't have
Oh
my
my
phone.
goodness.
I locked myself in my room. I watched Christmas movies. I
No,
didn't
that's
even.
why you didn't answer me. I've been texting and I called you.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I've been
I,
so worried.
I didn't even want my daughter in here. So
Oh,
thank you
Reality.
for
Oh
loving.
no.
But I changed. Look, I'm a green turkey.
It's cute. I love it. We've missed you, Reality. I'm so sorry.
Mhm. I missed everybody too.
Oh.
Well,
there
don't
was this.
talk much. It sounds like you're really having a tough time talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll sit up here and listen.
just
We
hang
used to
out with
Okay.
us.
we used
Yeah.
to give my sister-in-law, we used to give her a ride to work, and her like we would pull into the parking lot and it was up against a chain link fence, but the person on the other side that lived there on that property, they had like a big property and they had a big ass turkey that lived on their property and he was like free range. He just used to roam around. And we would like pull in the afternoon and wait for her, and it would be me and Ollie. Ollie was like, I want to say Ollie was like 4, maybe 5. And so he would ask me, he was like, "Can I get out of the car?" Right? And, like he would want me to get out with him, go up to the chain link fence, and like interact with the turkey because he thought it was so cool that it was just like roaming around. And and he would go up to the fence, and that turkey like loved him. It would run over to him, and so he would go because he was really into like superheroes and stuff. So he would go Hulk smash, and he would say Hulk smash, and the turkey would go every time he would say Hulk smash. The turkey would go oh like it would make the noise. It was so funny. So we named it
Cute.
Hulk, and we're like, let's go
Emmy,
see Hulk.
Emmy, you did that well. You
Yeah.
imitated that turkey so well.
Oh my god, I'm embarrassed now. How did I
Yeah.
do it?
You did sound like a turkey.
It's so funny, man. I have a picture
Yeah.
of it. I'll send it to you,
You're
Brittany.
too funny. Here, take it. Go ahead and go lay down. All right. Well, let's see real quick.
Well, reality, I'm
All right.
praying for you to get better, honey.
Yes, absolutely.
you, everybody.
100%.
I'm just gonna sit back and listen to everybody.
Okay, well, we're gonna go through this. Here, we got Seth. Let me let Ben up. Hello, welcome, welcome back, Seth. Welcome, Ben. How are you?
Hi, gentlemen.
Oh.
Wait
Hey,
a minute, wait
ladies.
a minute. Wait a minute. We got a man's picture up here. Who's this? Who is this? It's
Seth
a man.
back. We got Ben.
We got a
Hi,
man up here.
I'm just here. I'm just real quick saying hello, ladies.
Hey, Benjamin Nielsen.
Love
You
you
want
Hello.
to
all.
hang out with us? You want to stay up and hang out with us? You're welcome to.
I'll hang out for a little bit
Ben
Hey.
and listen.
Ben rang in the new presidency with me last night. We had a hoot. You know, I hadn't had 200 people in chat, and I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. I hadn't had 200 people in chat in over a year or more. So, but I have to say, we had a
It was
good
fun.
time, didn't we?
It was fun. I thought it was fun.
We had
Yeah,
a
I
good
thought it
time.
was fun. I mean, I talked about Nazis. I went a little bit off the rail, but
I
anyway.
think we
That's it.
talked about a little bit of everything. We talked
Yeah,
about
we
That's
did.
it.
diet.
Yeah.
Brittany, you're in the yellow tonight. That's it.
That's it. I've already said KILL. Ben just
Yep.
said the N
Yep.
the
Hi and me.
SS.
I'm trying to
That's
be
it.
funky. Hi
That's
and
okay.
me.
Well, yeah, Ben said hi, Emmy.
Hey, hey. Hey, no, you wouldn't have wanted me here last night because, you ever like watched a football game with one of those like really annoying people that jump up and scream at the TV? Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't want me here last night. Y'all would have been kicking my ass out. Like, oh man, I was like, call Georgia, call it, damn it. I was so mad. I was screaming at the TV at like 2 in the morning.
All right. Is
Yeah, it was
Hindsight
fun.
here? Real quick. Hindsight, are you here? Tell me what I type in to find your channel. Because I never can find it on YouTube, even though I'm subscribed. Sorry. What was you going to say, Ben? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, I must be lagging or something. So go ahead, talk. I'm
No,
just
you're
here.
good. I'm just
I'm
looking
here.
for Hindsight. So we're going to go. You know what? Well, I mean, I think Hindsight wanted me to share from her channel. Here, let me grab it real quick. Marlena gave it to me. We're gonna read Nick's post. Nick the Hat made a post. He's been posting some pretty very interesting things, to say the least. Um, we're talking. I know you guys are aware we have $175,000 dollar. There it goes.
Is
Why
that
am I
really
drawing
true
a
about?
blank?
Is it really true?
Mm.
Trump is talking about Sebastian. Is that factual?
So I don't know a whole lot about it, but I will tell you, uh, from my understanding, they had talks with some of his team. Wait a minute, what? Hold on a second. Somebody got timed out. What? Rochelle, is she here? Are you here, Rochelle? Honey, I if you were timed out, I have no knowledge of it. Or if you're hearing this,
Rochelle. That's from Seinfeld.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Well, Brittany, you do have sensitive words if somebody types a sensitive word, it could delete their post. You know, I don't know. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know what's the okay, I'm not sure. Listen, I'm not in chat to see. So listen, if you get timed out or something, I don't know what's going on. I don't know the story. Please don't at least let me see what's happening. Don't come on, guys. Doing the best I can here. Okay. All right. So Hindsight posted let me see. All right. At night intelligence. Oh snap. Nick, what in the hell? I mean, short and what's happening here? It says we are coming for you. Sebastian Sebastian Rogers.
Coming for who?
I don't know. That's it.
No, don't they have little creatures?
Wow. Wonder what that's about. I mean, I'm serious, you guys. I have no clue. I'm with if any I know people are probably like, yeah, you do. I have no clue. All right, and here he says this was 8 hours ago that Hindsight posted. This is part of where what? What? This is the part where panelists slap a what is that? A rock?
It looks like a rock.
I'm so confused.
This is the
Now
part
you'll
where
hear
panelists
ours.
slap a rock. We heard your voice. Now you'll hear ours. Iceberg, right ahead. Iceberg. It's a bloody iceberg.
Wait,
What is that?
what, slap a rock?
Boulder? Stone? Or slap a rock? Does
This
he
is like,
mean rock? Slap an
you know those
iceberg?
things?
We're going to hit
Look,
an
look,
iceberg?
look, you know those things like on Facebook or whatever, and they'll have like 4 pictures and you're supposed to like figure out what it's trying to say by like saying each picture. Look,
Oh, he's a beehive.
It's a
I feel
nest.
uh,
stupid.
it's a
Slap a
beehive.
nest.
It's a beehive, a
I
nest.
said slap a rock.
Why is it
Oh
gray?
my god, what?
Is it a
It's a
freaking?
nest.
Oh my
Is it?
Nick, you gotta stop with these. Cause like I'm over here like,
Look,
what in the hell is he talking about?
it looks more like a pothole than a beehive. That does
Yeah,
not
Oh,
look
me
no.
like
too.
a
What it looks
beehive.
like? You know what it looks like? It looks like a pile of lint.
Lint lickers.
Yeah, it's a lint liquor. It's a lint
It's a
ball.
little. It's a lint ball.
Look, if it's a beehive, it may be a mud dauber. I don't know. What's gray? The gray beehive? I don't know. No, that's a
Lint is
rock.
lint is gray.
A
Man,
wasp nest. You know, a
Oh,
wasp.
okay,
You
so
never know.
let's pretend it is a beehive. It still doesn't make any sense. Who slaps a beehive?
Well, who is this guy in the picture?
Oh well,
that's
okay.
the
So
guy from Titanic.
if you slap a beehive, what's going to happen? The bees are going to come out and sting you,
Stung.
Yeah,
right?
but why would you use the word slap? That's so weird.
That- that's
We're gonna.
it, Nick. Nick, you slapped a beehive.
Who says that? That doesn't make
Oh,
any sense.
queen. That's it. Queen who? Me?
Oh, right, yeah. He's been typing very
Cryptic.
cryptic posts that are obviously for Queen Bee, but like we
I
we're
don't
trying to be
know
like,
about that.
well, this one, what I don't know. Would he say slap a beehive? Slap
Well,
a
we're sleuths over here, figuring
beehive.
all this out.
Brittany.
Yes.
Brittany.
What?
It's
All right.
a wasp nest, hon. A hornet's
Oh,
nest.
slap a wasp nest, slap a hornet's nest.
Yeah,
Man.
they attack. That's what happened.
Yeah, but
So
who
now,
slaps it? Who slaps a damn hive? That doesn't happen.
obviously, it's gonna be Nick and his crew. Nick and his crew.
Man.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm dead. The only thing that I'm laughing about is
Yeah,
slap a beehive. What, Nick?
Mhm.
I'm gonna drop down. My internet is horrible right now, so I love
Oh,
you guys.
Ken,
I
come
just
back if you
stopping in to
can.
say hi. I'll
Oh.
maybe. All right.
All right.
You
Good
guys have
All
a
night.
right. Good
yep.
night, Pins.
Slap
Yep.
a beehive.
Problem. I feel like it feels weird coming out of my mouth when I say it, but it feels like that's the wrong. I think
Oh,
I
he's
don't know.
totally intelligent. Yeah, absolutely. And I guarantee you there's some he probably like I could ask him. He probably would explain it to me and I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Like,
Oh, holy crap. Heroin. It means slap a stoner and she's rolling her eyes at us.
oh, it is a rock then. Jeez, a
Slap
stone,
a
a stoner.
stoner.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Well, why do you got to roll your
Oh.
eyes, Heroin? My goodness.
My question is who slapped somebody? So that doesn't like I get it, but it still doesn't answer any more questions in my mind.
Obviously gonna be
I'm
Nick.
so confused.
Nick and his crew.
Mm-mm. It reminds me of that Dave Chappelle thing. Like, what did the five fingers say to the face? Never mind. Show.
What? What did he? Hold on. Slap it. I got to read that back the way that heroin person that just rolled. Why did you have to roll your eyes? I don't understand that. I mean, it's not. Look, it's a damn. I mean, it, I
It's so
wouldn't have
small I
thought
can't see
stoner.
it.
Like I listen. My first thoughts are not to call somebody. Even though she likes to call people, names that accuse them of being on rugs. I don't. So that's not my first thought. Sorry, forgive
Somebody,
me.
somebody slapped her.
No, it
Like
says
you.
this is the part where panelists slap a stoner. We heard your voice. Now you'll hear ours. What?
I don't
It
get.
still sounds
Okay.
funny. And then he did this one. Trump isn't the only winner today.
Skunk bee and a what?
And then a boxing glove.
Okay.
And then this one says, after reviewing a wait a minute.
A
Now
tip.
this one right here gets me because this is going to kind of lead into what we're talking about tonight. And obviously I've shared this myself. After reviewing a tip deemed credible and originating from Oregon, we have expedited our efforts to thoroughly investigate this lead. We have confirmed the presence of at least 2 individuals in Oregon connected to the investigation who will remain unnamed at this time. Who will
Oh,
remain unnamed at this time. I'm going to read that one more
isn't
time.
isn't
Yes.
Oregon
Yes.
where a certain somebody boarded it was the path to Alaska.
Well, I
I'm not.
think it was like 6 hours from there, but yeah, I'm not sure because it says after reviewing a tip deemed credible and originating from Oregon, we have expedited our efforts to thoroughly investigate this lead. We have confirmed the presence of at least 2 individuals in Oregon connected to the investigation who will remain anonymous or unnamed at this time. So I don't know. I mean,
Wait, hold on. Brittany,
yep.
Brittany,
Mhm.
please read Black Skies. Comment. Everybody, please help Black Skies.
Wait, what?
He is going through some stuff right now. Please don't talk that way, honey. Please don't.
Oh, I get Erwin, I get what you're saying. I'm sorry, love. I thought you were, you know what I mean? But yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Okay, thank you for explaining that. Where I'm looking for black what's going on? Hold on. Black skies.
Please don't say that, honey. We care about you. Look at me. I'm going through some health stuff right now, but I'm here for you, all right?
Well, Black Sky's just
What's going
recently
on?
he recently lost his uncle.
Apparently,
I'm
it was
sorry, Black Skies. I now have a visual of Nick and VA. You're running and smacking beehives. Oh my lord, pumpkin. I'm looking for the comment.
she's whoever insinuating that 2025 isn't good. She's not going to be here at the end of the year.
Oh, no. We can't do that. Don't say that. Listen, hear me out, please.
Yes, ma'am.
It always gets better. Nothing lasts forever. There's always sunshine at the end of a storm cloud. Always. What goes up must come down, and vice versa. You can't, you please don't just know that there are people in your life that love you, and it's never worth that. That is never the answer. That's not an option. Can one of the mods grab the hotline link for me off Google?
You have a
Black
lot of
Skies, you are never alone. There's always somebody to reach out, and I encourage you to please just bear in mind that is not an option. It never should be one at all.
Mhm.
You matter and you mean uh everything. You are as important as anybody else, and please just know that you are loved and you're not alone.
Black Sky's, you're part of our community, and we love you.
Yes.
And I just want to let you know one thing, and it's so true because I'm at the age where I do lose a lot of my friends, my family. It never gets better, but it does get easier, and you just have to give it time. And
Yes.
you have to think about those memories, the wonderful memories that you had, and cherish those, because that's all we have when our loved ones pass. It's inevitable. It happens, and I hate it. It sucks. It's not fun, but it will get easier. You just have to give it time.
Yes, absolutely. 1,000%. And it always does. It always does. It
Hey, Brent, what
always
did I
does.
miss? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. What I missed?
Black Sky, I guess Black Skies is going through someone in chat's going through a really tough time right now. And
Okay.
they said that if things aren't better by 2025, they insinuated they're not going to be here. Um,
Okay.
so we're trying to
And she has a
encourage them.
And I
grandbaby.
want to echo on that too.
Yeah.
You guys don't know me. A lot of you guys don't know me on YouTube. I had my sister passed away in 2011. My grandmother, all within 3 hours, and then I lost my grandfather 2 weeks later. And loss is not easy.
Oh
And
man.
like I think Nana was talking, it doesn't it doesn't go away, but time helps. So hang in there. It's not worth your life.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
your family, they wouldn't want that either. So just hang in there. It'll get better. It's hard. You'll have hard days, but hang in there.
Yep,
She has a,
absolutely.
she has a,
1,000%, Seth.
she
Just
has a
cherish those precious moments you've always had.
Yeah.
she has a grandbaby coming in April.
Oh, look at that. Oh man.
That's a blessing.
That right there, Black Skies is going
Blessing.
to that baby's going to change your world. Believe me. There's nothing more precious and amazing. And you'll see you'll see that I'm for sure of this. I would say this to anybody that when you look that little baby in the eyes, you're gonna be glad that you're here. There's babies are the best. I love them. So, oh my goodness, Black Skies, just please feel free to to reach out if there's anything we can do to help. We will. All right, guys. Let me see. I'm gonna Now, I have not I don't I'm not even sure I know everything that's going on. I'm kind of, I've caught some of this. I haven't even heard all of it, but apparently there was a detective that, Chris and Katie Proudfoot have reached out to. He has a pretty decent sized YouTube channel. And he went live and he spoke about it. So I thought that we would do what 50, 11 other creators have already went over, and we would go over it.
I know nothing about this, so it's good.
Well, Nicole was just saying that you left the hindsight thing too early. She said there was more posts about it or something, or he kept I don't know.
What?
She said keep reading. There's more.
Wait a minute. Because we went back. Okay, I mean, we went back 2 days ago, but I don't know. Let me see. Let me get these real quick from Ben. Ben said, "Life is what you make of it. It isn't a box of chocolates."
No, it's not. That's the truth.
No, it's not. um, hold on a second, guys, and I'll get Eddie's channel link. Give me a few minutes.
Mine's full of a bunch of nuts. I don't like nuts.
Oh, they're saying there's 2 clips on the first post. Like you have to scroll to the next picture on the same.
Okay. The very okay. Black skies. Yes. Ben says black skies. It always gets better. I promise. I'm proof of that. We love you. Oh, Ben, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much for your support. And Ben just reminded me I didn't even do my intro tonight, and I'm gonna. Let me see. Let me just go ahead and do my intro real quick. And guys, if you don't mind, please take a second, click that thumbs up. It means more to me than you know. Get the videos out on the algorithm so I can try to gain back what Dolly's made me lose. I'd greatly appreciate it so very much. And if you want to become a member, consider joining the green team. It's a great way to support the channel. My links are in the chat if you want to donate. It's not expected, but yeah, it's always appreciated. I've got to find a new slogan because they have absolutely ruined that one. Okay, let me see. Let me go back to hindsight. Let me see. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know what number you are. Okay. You said the latest post is 2 parts?
I think they're talking about the rock slapping one.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Oh, come on, hurt. Oreo, that hurt. she just climbed my leg. Oh my lord, y'all. We completely hell. No wonder I feel. This is the part where panelists. This is the part where panelists slap a stoner. We heard your voice, now hear ours. The Hive was kicked like a football at Super Bowl. The Hive was just kicked like a football at Super Bowl.
That's a sore subject right now.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
There you guys go. There you go. There you go. I think Dolly's being, but Hook is the one losing subs. I don't know, but I can tell you that it's not help. Well, if he's losing subs too, it's not going in either of our favor, Dolly. So please let's stop it. Can we? I'd very much appreciate it. I'm sure that there's somebody that will fight with you, PJ, and give you the views that you so desperately desire, but I'm not the one. All right, hold on, guys. Let me find that video.
Who is PJ? PJ's a mod in here.
Yeah, that we have several. We have several, but Dolly's girlfriend is PJ, and she's is another PJ, not our PJ, but yeah, she's the one that kind of has. I mean, I'm going to be honest. sh- She's the one that has incited this.
Oh,
Yep,
dang.
it wasn't. It wasn't even Dolly.
And Brittany didn't kick the cat.
No, I didn't kick the cat.
They're going to use that forever. It's ridiculous. Like, come up
They
with something
are.
new.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I
You
mean, think about it. What um Emmy Joe said. Like it really is like a reoccurring thing. That video, man.
Yeah.
Where
it's because
is
Brittany. It's because they have nothing new to say on you, so they got to start digging up old crap and bring it back up.
Yep.
You know, it's like whatever. It's stupid.
Hold on, y'all. I feel stupid. I'm in my messages. I had several people send me that video of that detective. Hold on a minute. I gotta find it again.
PJ the mod, we love you. I was just making sure because I don't know
Yeah.
people.
Steph's like, y'all got to keep me in the loop. This
Yeah.
crap changes every few minutes.
I listen, I can't keep up with drama. It's not worth it. Shoot.
No, no, it's not. It's a headache.
Uh huh. It sure
Absolutely.
is.
Yep.
It is. I mean, I like, and it really is like a succubus. You know how they say that the succubus will drain all your energy. Drama is that. It is absolutely. I don't know how people do it 24/7. I really, just from these last few days, I feel like I've just have nothing in me.
Yeah, and Britt, I've told you this. I mean, people they do it because they're miserable.
Yep.
They're not happy with themselves, and it's on them. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why I say keep your chin up. It's not on you. I know you on a personal level, so let them talk. Let them talk. Who cares?
Mhm. So right. It is. It's so right.
I would like
Um,
to say happy belated to Nicole. I'm sorry I missed your birthday.
Oh, Britt's got to sing now.
uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. Did I not? I don't think I sang to
I
you,
don't think you
Nicole.
did because it was the president thing last night.
Okay. And I
Oh,
want to give a very special shout out to uh the person in chat that sent me this. I'm not gonna say your name, but you sent it to me. Your name starts with a B. You know I'm talking about. Thank you for sending me this video. Nicole, hey Stargazer, nice to see you.
you're
Called.
welcome.
I'm
Oh,
responding to Lockhart about Dolly. All right, guys, please. I'm asking respectfully the nobody like. Let's not fight in chat, okay? Brittany, I seen the video that night, and I told everyone that you just showed the shoe. You just shooed the cat away. Dolly doing a whole live about you wasn't right, and showed how they did multiple. They did another one today. He told me that I was fake crying because I got backlash from kicking the cat. Like he doubled down. So it is what it is. Oh, Nicole, I'm so sorry. Nicole, listen, I'm sorry that trust me, we get people, there's always somebody that's gifting memberships. We have very incredible, um, amazingly supportive people. So hopefully maybe you'll get gifted one at some point. Okay. And I'm sorry, love. Let's see. Okay. What was that, Britt? You are popular. I hardly doubt that, B Frank, but thank you. Infamous, more like it. probably make a cat soap and profit. Oh my God. He probably
Wow.
will. I mean, that's facts,
It's
right?
gonna be called Stinky Cat.
Oh my Lord. With a name like Kentucky Cooter, how can I take you seriously? Kentucky Cooter.
Go
God.
Cooter, go.
Tugs on heartstrings. They let their dog fall off the desk this evening for shaming you doggy droppers, in my opinion. Wow. Oh, and
Oh,
she
man.
called my cat stupid. I don't appreciate that either. PJ, you think I didn't hear that? Thank you, Tugs on Heartstrings, for the super chat. All right, I'm gonna stop being petty now, but I heard you call my cat stupid, girl. I heard that. All right, let's check this video out. And Seth, do me a favor
Okay.
and see if it'll let you do it. Grab your link for your whichever one, your pay link, whichever one works the best, and put it in my back chat, my private chat. You know how to drop a link in the private chat up on panel?
I think. I don't know.
Just try. If you can't, you can send it to me in our private messages.
Seth,
Yeah,
just
because
hit
I'm not
chat
getting
at the
off this.
bottom. Yeah, hit chat at the bottom, and then you can put it in there for Britt.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm pretty sure Steph doesn't mind me saying this because we've kind of talked uh, about it privately before. But Seth is a good friend of mine who has been God, what, 2 years now?
At least, yeah.
2 years. Um, and Seth has been incredibly kind and generous to me throughout the years, even at Christmas time. He sent me money for the boys for Christmas. I think you have both years. It doesn't
That's
matter,
right.
regardless, he has. And has been a very good friend of mine, and he's currently going through some things. And I don't normally do this, but when it comes to, looking out, we have to, be there for one another. And Seth is someone that I know is being honest and, would never do this if it wasn't the case. So I'm going to drop his link in chat, and I don't, if you can't, it's not, don't feel compelled. But if there's anybody that feels they have a little extra they could donate to Seth, it would be greatly appreciated. He's a little down on his luck right now. And he has tried to get help in various ways, and it's just been a struggle. So, me being a friend, I'm gonna ask you guys if anybody wants to help. Don't feel obligated, don't feel compelled, but um, if you can, it would be great. No, this is not Seth Rogers. This is my friend Seth. He's just someone who's been a supporter and friend for quite some time. So, like I said, I'm dropping in. It's no pressure whether you do or you don't, but if you want to, it's greatly appreciated. So let me see real quick. Gonna grab it.
Yeah, I don't have a way to post in back chat.
All right,
So
did you put it in mine in your messages? Can you send it to me on
yeah, I
Messenger?
can do that. And I want to comment too,
Yeah, of
because
course.
you guys, I've had a business and I've made a lot of money in the past, and this economy in the past year has really crippled me. Um, Britt knows that I'm one to help others, and this has really humbled me. I actually went today to a food pantry, and I've never
Oh,
had to do that.
yeah.
And so, again, it like she said, it's not obligated. I'm very thankful. This has been a growing point for me, and so other people are going through stuff too. So if you're like me, hang in there because I've had to. It's not been easy, but Thank you, Britt. I appreciate that because
Oh,
she knows.
absolutely.
She knows. I love giving to people. That's something I've always been able to do. But it's been rough. It's been rough. So thank you. If you can, if you can't, listen. I understand. But let me message you that, Britt.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that because this has been something that's been very hard. I've never
I
had to go
know.
through
I
this.
know.
Um, so I appreciate you, and you know I love you, and I support you. So
I
I
appreciate it.
appreciate
I
it.
really do. And you know, I love you too. I'll help if I can. And you know what I mean? Like hell, everybody knows all of you, most of y'all know I've been down on my luck. And so, you know, it happens and we gotta be there sometimes. Everybody at some point or another needs help. And I mean, you know, I don't ever want anybody to I would not want somebody to turn me away. And what's right is right. And, you know, if you are down on your luck and then if there's a time that you know, pick back up, then I say this to everybody, pay it forward. That's what I do. You know, I'll try to pay it forward. Because we all, you know, at one time or another, I just don't want anybody to ever be shamed for asking for help because I was, and I think it's really wrong to do somebody that way. We're all each other have. We're in this together. So I'll say that. But I will post your chat or your link or whatever and get the mods to circulate it. And hold on a second, guys. Let me grab it. And I appreciate everybody. There it is. I appreciate everybody for being so awesome.
Good night,
Uh,
Ari.
Here we go. All right, guys. So here it's both he has a Cash App and a Venmo right there. It's what is that? S Huston? Is that how you say it? All right, guys. There it is in chat. All right. So this is and I love you guys. I think y'all are amazing. Thank you for being so sweet and kind about everything. We all have, yes, absolutely. Okay. So this person, like I said, this is going to be new for me. This is Sebastian Rogers missing my discussion with Boy's family with cold case detective Ken Maines. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ken Maines. Why is his name familiar, you guys?
Because he does a lot of cases.
I've heard him
Gee.
from something.
Yeah, he does stuff for TV.
Interesting. Have you seen this reality?
Yeah, I was watching it earlier today.
Oh,
So
okay.
who is the guy in the picture?
So this is him. This is
This is Ken Maines?
yes.
Okay.
What's up, all sane? How's it going, buddy?
Hi, Austin.
Um,
Yeah,
he has been on History Channel, Gypsy. Okay.
yeah,
All right, guys. Let's play this and let's get started. It's only about 35 minutes. We're gonna go through it. Let's see what he's got to say.
it's interesting.
All right. And if y'all want me to pause it at a time where you know, I haven't, just let me know and I'll pause it. All right, here we go.
Like currently, I don't get too involved with. I don't follow it that much. You know, I like the older cases. You know, 1970s, 80s, even 90s. The stuff that's happening currently, like I think the name Karen Reed maybe comes to mind because people have emailed me some things. Delphi interests me because of the motive, and in Idaho that interested me as well. But for the most part, I don't get caught up in all of it, and there's good reason. And so this Sebastian Rogers case is a perfect example. So I was reached out to by a gentleman, I believe his name is Chris Proudfoot, who I believe is the stepfather
Interesting.
of Sebastian Rogers, who is a 15-year-old male who went missing February 26th of this year. And he has a high functioning level of autism, from what I understand. Chris reached out to me and he wanted my help. I didn't know anything about the case. He didn't mention the name. He just stated that he had heard about me and wanted to know if I could help. Certainly. Absolutely. What do you need from me? And that's always my standard answer to family who have reached out to me in missing persons or unsolved homicide cases. We shared a few emails. You know, I asked him where he was located at, so that way I knew whether I was in driving distance, whether I could go speak with him, help the family out, whatever I could do. He had said Tennessee. I said, yeah, that's doable, you know. But let's talk. What is the name of your loved one, your missing child, so on and so forth? And he gave me the name Sebastian Rogers, explained his relationship. And then I got a few emails from Sebastian's mother, who I believe her name was Katie. Same type of emails. You know, can you help us? I said, let's jump on a phone, or maybe Katie said, let's jump on a phone call. And we did. Okay. But before we did that, when I approach a case, I want to be as non-biased as possible, which means I don't look at media accounts. I don't want to sit down and watch Dateline. I don't want to read much about the case other than I want to hear it from the people and the police. That's it. And then, you know, eventually I'll spread out. I typed in this kid's name and some Twitter feeds came up. It was shocking. That's the best word I can use. Another word I want to use, but I feel is a little strong, but is disgusted. I was disgusted at the banter, the back and forth I was reading. So I quickly exited my search. I said, I'm not getting into reading all that. I just want facts, right? I received a phone call from Chris and Katie, Sebastian's mother and stepfather.
All right. I'm going to stop it here for just a minute. Fair use. I have to, guys. Yeah. I mean, it has been an absolute circus. I don't think any of us could or would deny that, right? I mean, it's been crazy, and it still is in a lot of ways. And so, yeah, there's probably no telling what he saw, but I'm trying to get a timeline. Did I miss it, or did he say when this was? I don't know. Maybe I missed it.
He'll explain. He'll explain.
He'll tell when it was. Okay, let's see.
He'll explain.
So after about 9 months, they've okay, let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's carry on then, shall we?
Yep. Hi, Maurice.
Hi, Maurice. Oh, you guys, y'all are amazing. I appreciate it, everybody, for being so sweet and helping out. Thank you. Let's Let's carry on, guys. Let's carry on. Hey, did we see distractions to deter Sebastian's name being put out for justice? Well, that definitely isn't going to happen because we are absolutely going to talk about Sebastian until we find him. So, you know, it is what it is. Um, see, let me see. Hey, Brady. Hello. Hey, constantly criminal. Yeah, we absolutely. There's not very many facts, is there? I could break that down within a matter of a few seconds.
Brittany,
Sebastian went dead. He
Brittany,
disappeared sometime in the middle of the night. There's no trace of him. He wasn't picked up on camera, and we have no idea where he's at.
Brittany, he's gonna say something very important that you're gonna like.
Okay.
Keep watching.
All right, give me just a second. CP's mask is starting to slip, and people are. Hey, Kristen. So Kristen's asking, I don't know what it is about my throat. I'll be fine all day, and then I'll come live to talk to you guys, and then my throat will start acting crazy. This is Ken Maines. He is a detective, who Christopher Proudfoot reached out to for help, in I guess to look for Sebastian, and he's telling he's gonna tell us about his experience, I guess. All right. Maybe so, Margaret. All right, here we go, guys.
And I spoke with them for about an hour. When I do an initial introduction like that, there's a couple things that has to take place. One, I want them to know where I'm coming from. Hey, if you want me to help, this is what you can expect. You're not, I can't give you miracles, and I can't promise an outcome. But what I can do is promise you my best. And that's the only way that I know how to work, is to give it my all, 100%. Which means I will travel to Tennessee. I will, I'll help. But this is what needs to take place. I did a brief cursory look online, and I see all these people. There's some people that are in Tennessee with you right now that are helping you. To me, there needs to be one person in charge. And it's not an ego thing. It's because when you have all these tentacles being involved and going off in a million different ways, it only creates chaos. So if you want me to be involved, I'm just saying, and even if you don't want me involved, this is what you need to do. You hire or you get one detective who's in charge, and everybody else that helps, who wants to help, they have to work under him. Now, it's not like a boss thing. It's like, hey, we're going to go search this area. Okay. That way, this one person can map it out, know all the information, and you don't have 100 different people muddying the waters. That's what I recommended to them. Everything seemed, listen, my impressions were the mom, when she spoke with me, she was very emotional. Depressed would be a good word. You could just tell it in her voice. One of the things that she said to me that stood out after a long period of silence, after we said something and I was waiting for a response and I wasn't getting anything, And I just waited, and it seemed like an eternity, but I'm sure it was only a minute or two. She said, I just want my son back. And there's always certain things that strike you. And during that conversation, that was one of them. Now, I'm not saying guilt. I'm not saying innocence. I'm not saying any of that like some of other people have done. That's just not me. We finished our conversation, and we, as a collective, weren't sure whether we were going to make this unity happen. They certainly wanted to think about things, and I certainly had some trepidation myself based off of nothing that they said to me. Well, maybe a little bit of something that they said to me, the help that they were getting.
All right. So here, I want to go ahead and say this because there was, I know already there were people in a particular chat I was in tonight that were saying, oh, Brittany's going to go live in a little while and she's going to rip Katie a new one. No, I'm not. And I don't have any intentions of doing that. Quite frankly, for those of you listening in the back who may not be in chat, and for those of you that are here now, how long has it been since I've even said really anything in a negative light against Katie Proudfoot?
It's been a while.
I have tried very much to be more mindful of the things I say, and the impact that it might have. So, no, I'm not going to be ripping anyone apart at all. I have no intentions of doing that. Now, I will say this, and I have a right to an opinion, as does anybody else. I don't care for Chris Proudfoot. That's my right. I think that him saying the things that he has said about Sebastian repulse me, but I can still be respectful. But that's where most of my contention lies, with the way that Sebastian has been treated. But I do want to ask this question, like, I wonder what it was that made them have to, like, not just. I would want Ken Maines looking for my kid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why you'd have to wait. I guess it could be too. Is this in the timeline that SF Investigates is working with them? Because, oh my Lord.
Keep going, honey. Keep going.
Okay. All right, Brittany, we know where Sebastian. We just want to know. Yeah, we want to know where Sebastian's at. We want Sebastian to be brought home. And that's where it's at. Period. Hey, Harley. Yeah, it's weird. The whole Oregon thing has my mind. It's got me really scratching my head. All right, here we go.
They had mentioned a specific agency or a person who had been down there and helping out. And would I have a problem working with these people? Listen, I don't have a problem working with anybody. Okay, as long as it's a coordinated effort. But then after our conversation, I got back online and I said, let me see what I'm dealing with here. And all of a sudden, Dog the Bounty Hunter started coming up. This other agency that's filing motions against this people. And then you have the biological father of Sebastian fighting these people and them hiring an attorney and an investigator. and everything was being fought online. Like I saw Twitter, which, listen, for everybody that loves social media because it makes them feel a certain way and they feel relevant or whatever it is, if it's just for communication, sharing, whatever, more power to you. I just don't operate my life through Twitter, and I certainly don't operate investigations through Twitter or other social media platforms. The amount of online fighting and debating that was happening, and I'm not just talking from like amateur standpoint, like people, true crime people who have interest, but I'm talking like supposed professionals. I just don't understand it. And I don't think I ever will understand it. It just made me sick that these professionals were, I can't say that they don't have the best interest of Sebastian because I don't know them personally. And I always like to refrain from judgment until I met a person eye to eye and shake their hand and, you know, get a good 15, 20 minutes of conversation with them. You can't do that over social media. But I do believe that social media and online presence will give you a glimpse into somebody's personality. And I did not like what I saw in this whole Sebastian Rogers case. Maybe I'm old school, but it's just.
Yeah, but we don't know who he's talking about. That's the only thing.
Talking about all of it that he had researched and read.
Yeah.
Just too much drama.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Seashell, you're good. Okay, so for anybody asking who this guy is, this is Ken Main. He is a detective. He has a very large YouTube channel, and apparently the Proudfoots reached out to him and asked him for help. Now, this gives us a good idea of the timeline, guys. He said Proudfoots asked him for help. They all, were thinking on it, and he looked online and he saw Nick and Dog and all them. So that tells me that that's in the Proudfoots have reached out to him within the time scope or frame of Nick and Dog being on the scene. I think I'm understanding that correctly. Is that how you guys took that as well?
Yep.
Zuzu,
Okay.
you're correct.
And to be fair, he is retired. So
Yeah.
sorry, guys. I need to say that. He needs to listen to all. Well, yeah, I mean, he's now the fact that he's a retired investigator, you have to bear in mind that he for sure is going to look into all of that, in my opinion, he would. I wonder, did he ever talk to Seth? Did he say?
No, he does not speak to Seth.
Okay. They reached out a long time ago. I don't know. Did y'all hear what he very much made it sound like they reached out. So he went online to get more information and he saw the stuff that was going on with Nick and Dog.
I
And
believe
that
he says the time frame. He mentions it. It was a few months back.
let's keep going.
It's not the way an investigation should go. It makes it so much harder, not only on investigators, but family members, that are involved. They have to totally shut off what's going on social media, I believe, in order to have some sanity about them. That's why I took social media off of my phone, and I have it because it is beneficial for me when I receive information. People look it up, send me stuff. There are benefits to it if used properly, and I'm not going to get into the whole social media etiquette. And if it's for you, it's for you. I don't care. I just don't like that a true case or a true crime case, especially with a missing person, is being hashed out between two sides online and fighting. It's the norm now. I understand that. I will never, ever be a part of that. For me, and this is just my humble opinion, to do a proper investigation, you need to annex yourself completely away from that. Put blinders on from the noise and stay focused at the task, and that's finding the child. Now, the reality of things to me is that more than likely that child is dead. Now, if the parents are watching this, that's a hard realization, and I'm sorry that I have to say that. That's just my opinion based on statistics. There is still hope. Hope can be a beautiful thing. Okay? But that's where the focus has to be. It can't be on injunctions. It can't be on lawsuits. That's ludicrous. From people that aren't even involved in the case. They think they're involved because they insert themselves into the case. So now listen, some of it, like I said, they do things for the right purpose. But there are some that are doing it just for the publicity. Every single little thing. Okay, Sebastian Rogers, I went and checked this sewage ditch, and then you post it. Then you post it. Every little step you post it. And you say, well, I'm doing that to keep people updated. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're doing it so people will follow you and click and all that stupid shit that is completely irrelevant to the case. It's sad. I agreed. I said, hey, I will help you with this case, Mr. and Mrs. Proudfoot. I will help because I could hear. Well, listen, just because you hear depression, sadness, all those things coming from the other end of a telephone, doesn't mean they're not involved. It doesn't mean that they're sad because of the situation that the son is no longer there. It could be remorse. Could be a lot of things. I'm not saying that she's involved with anything, but I'm just saying you can't make a snap judgment based off of a voice on a telephone call or even face to face. I mean, you'll get certain feelings one way or another. I mean, the only feeling that I can take from that is that she is grieving. Why she is grieving, because of all the pressure, all the social media stuff, all the stupid attacks that are being thrown at her, or because she feels guilty about something, she didn't check on him, certain things. Okay, you don't know, but she certainly was grieving. The stepfather, on the other hand, my impressions of him I mean, based off a 1 hour phone call and several emails, it's very hard. But I mean, you got to give him some credit. He reached out. And I know I'm not the only person he must have reached out to. But I would say that if I started that, and this is what I told the family, I would come to Tennessee. I would come to their house. You have to take video of everything there in the house, the layouts. And it isn't necessarily for right now. It's for down the road. If, God forbid, the case doesn't get solved, which a lot of missing persons doesn't. You have that for future reference. So you can look at after the house is changed, demolished, renovated, whatever it is. Get a statement. Okay. And I did that. Tell me right now in this phone call what happened that night the last time you saw Sebastian. And the mother had told me, you know, stuff about him going up to bed, her hearing a loud bang up in the room, in his room, but then she asked him if he was okay. He said yes. And I made sure to annotate that because you don't want to rely on your memory, you know, 6 months down the road when the child's found and all of a sudden you have to remember, okay, whoa. She went down to the police station and now she's giving this account. Wait, she told me this. Didn't she? Well, I have it annotated. So that way I know. And if law enforcement ever came forward and say, hey, what did they tell you? This is what I would say. And it's not for publicity. It's for the case. It's for the family. And it's for Sebastian. That's how it has to be done. You have to have one alpha dog in charge that takes charge. Hey, this is the way things are going to be. This is how we're going to run things. X, Y, and Z. And if you don't follow under that, take a hike. Okay? The number one priority is not Twitter. It's not putting out
Look, I've got to use fair use. I'm sorry. I have to pause it and talk. I'm letting it go way over what I'm supposed to. I wish they would have used him. I'm not sure. Does he give the reason why he didn't work with him? But I really wish that he would have worked with him. He thinks he's I don't know, enjoy life. I don't know much about him to really make an opinion yet. I would be like, I know that I've heard about the man, or I've heard of him before, his name at least.
He's thorough, and
Here you are, Shayna. He's thorough.
Yes, and he made comments that probably rubbed the Proudfoots wrong, especially like going into the house
Yeah.
because he really wanted the layout.
I
And
would
then
think anybody would. You
not
know what I
me.
mean? Like,
But the Proudfoots didn't let anybody go in, other than the first few days when they were there. Thereafter, nobody else was allowed.
Well,
Not
it's
even.
just like Chris McDonald used to say, you got to start from the inside out. And a good detective is going to start from the inside out.
You're right, Nana. Exactly.
So that's what he was going to want to do.
does he ultimately end up give reasons why? Um,
Hi, Shayna. I think he's just waiting on a response from him. I don't think he's gotten one.
But my thing is, why did he go on social media on his YouTube channel and put this out if he's waiting on a response? Why didn't he keep quiet?
yeah.
If he's a detective, why is he
Right.
out here putting this out on social media?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a
That's
good
my thought.
question.
Great question.
I would ask that because he's sitting here saying that none of this is for social media, right? So
But
he like
but he's on
what
YouTube.
what is the motive and the goal
He's on
of
YouTube. Make it make sense.
right? Like what is your motive and goal here of putting this out? I don't know. I think it's interesting. Um, and hey, Shayna, good to see you. Very nice to see you. Doesn't he look like H? Who's H?
He also makes uh his own educated opinion on that Sebastian is no longer here.
Oh,
I got a lump in my throat on that one. I don't ever
yeah,
want to think that. I
that
don't
broke
ever
my
want to
heart.
think that right now
What he
until we
said,
know.
but that's what he said.
I know, but I know statistics, but I'm not holding on to that. I'm not.
Well,
I wanna hold on that we find him, but and safe.
being optimistic, we have faith.
Hmm.
I pray
I,
every day. Pray every day.
I know people think it, and I know people say it, but I just can't. I can't. I won't until we find Sebastian.
all right, let's keep going.
You know, your YouTube video that's saying, hey, 10 minutes ago, I found this feather next to his windowsill. 6 months later, I think it's a clue. No. Okay. One guy in charge tells you this is the way things are going to be. Now, things are so much different anymore because of social media and how the true crime genre is. It wasn't like this. Let's just go 40 years ago. You had somebody that was on scene that was in charge. It's called a lead detective. Now, the problem, the complications ran in when, okay, a private investigator is brought in, the medical examiner says this, the coroner says this, forensic pathologist says. Then see how then one of them says, well, I'm not so sure it was a gunshot wound. I think it was blunt force trauma. But the medical examiner says this. And see how things start getting muddy. But in this way, it's a good thing. You're working out for truth for the victim. You're not doing it for social media clicks and likes and to try to feel like you're important.
Did you hear that, Brittany?
Now, when I was on Hunt for the Zodiac Killer on the History Channel.
Brittany, did you hear that?
What? You're not doing it for likes.
You're
Yeah.
doing it for the victim, the truth for the victim.
Right. Right. Yeah, I mean that could go for SF. He ought to. Let me see. I'm just looking at what chat's saying. You think so? You think so, sissy? I don't know. I mean, it is interesting. I will say it's very interesting. I don't know how I feel. I like what he's saying. You know, what he's saying is absolutely true. It should be about Sebastian. Absolutely, it should be. We shouldn't have all of this chaos.
And we shouldn't have all these tentacles in it because that's just
That's
making
true.
all the chaos.
Yeah. I wish that he would. Yes, Mohawk Mama. I wish that he would talk to Seth. So at least, you know what I mean? He will have talked to both parents.
Maybe he
I think he wanted to work for them and stay on one side the way he kind of said that at the beginning. When I'm working with one side, I'm going to stay with one side.
Yeah, he did say that.
Hmm.
Me too, HDC or Skip to Delu. Me too. Like,
Tugs, I believe that too.
I haven't reserved an opinion yet. In my opinion, they will not fool him. Zuzu says this gentleman is excellent.
Yeah, he's worked lots of cases.
I think him and Chris McDonald should work together.
That would be awesome, huh?
Yeah, they'd be a good team.
Man, yeah.
Both retired detectives.
Wow. That would be
Old
good, right?
school. Yeah, old school.
Court date is that for Betty? Yeah, I just don't remember exactly what date Betty's court date is, but I know that it's soon. Yeah, it is soon.
Isn't it before Thanksgiving?
Is it? Goodness gracious.
People will know in the chat.
November
Something.
20th?
Yeah,
My
I was gonna say
goodness.
something's
I,
going on the 20th because I have a doctor's appointment that day, and I was like, "Damn,
oh
I'm
my
gonna miss it."
goodness.
Well, the week
That's a
before.
heck of a time. Like, you would think the judge would have made that a little sooner, or because that, you know what I mean? That's right. That's a few days before Thanksgiving. Who wants to go to court on Thanksgiving? That means she's going to be more than likely on the road on Thanksgiving or around that time. You know, not making much sense. Okay, let's keep it going. Christmas is in next month. I know it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. I'm so excited. My favorite time of year. You know, it'd be great too is if we can find Sebastian before Christmas.
Oh, yes.
What an incredible Christmas gift that would be for his family, right?
For his birthday.
Yeah, December 7th.
It could be a Christmas miracle.
Oh, how great would that be?
Hmm.
Callie Callie says, "Why is he disclosing this now?" Callie, I don't know.
That's
I'm
the part
scratching
I'm
my
trying
head.
to. Yeah, that's the part I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, Michigan Matt, let's hope not. We don't want anybody to go to jail. Absolutely not.
No one's going to jail. No, there's going to be some slap on the hands. This is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's my opinion.
My goodness. Yep, says from an investigation side, I get why Seth was immediately reached out to. Likely, he doesn't hold the key, so I do get waiting until he's further along in his process. Yeah, I could see that. Could see that. Yeah, unfortunately, Gypsy, that's one thing that is not in favorable at all. All right, here we go, guys. Look, he's got what is that behind him? He got him a bottle of something. I can't make out what it is.
Whiskey.
Got 2 bottles. One there and one there. Oh, 3 bottles. Who dat? I see all kind of Easter eggs.
Yeah, but it could be old, and it could be just
No,
Collecting.
nostalgic. You know.
hold on, hold on. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Wait a minute. Because that's the last thing I need. I'm not saying that he's doing anything wrong.
No.
People have that for their decoration.
Yeah.
No, please don't chat. Anybody listen, don't take that and run with it. I was just looking at the background. I'm
They
not saying that that man done anything.
he collects them, obviously.
Lord. All right, here we go.
And it aired. There was a detective. His name was Shumway. I could tell when we were there, you know, we were cordial. but I could tell there was a sense of friction. And then after the show aired, and I made what he took as a condescending remark towards the investigators when I said, well, they wouldn't share police reports with anybody. How's that working out for you, buddy? Well, the next day he contacted me, and, you know, he basically yelled at me through email, you know, who do you think you are, this and that. And I certainly
What?
didn't take too kind to that. But one of the things that he said was this. And even in bad context, it's always good to learn.
Wait, who is he talking about? I missed that.
The Zodiac killer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yes. I don't drink at all. I haven't drank a drop since before I got pregnant with Neil. But I will tell you, Yep says some bottles are cool looking and you can see the liquid in those. I love bottles. My daughter makes potion bottles for decor. Yeah, so the some people will say it's plain, but I don't know why. But I very much like the Jameson bottle. I think the label on it. I want a shirt. I want a Jameson label T-shirt and a
Isn't that
hoodie. I like them. I
isn't that
really like.
Jameson over
Huh?
to the left? Isn't that Jameson to the left?
Wait a minute. Let me see. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah, over by where you see the
I
badge,
don't think that's
like,
Jameson.
or is it Hennessy?
I don't know, but it's not Jameson because Jameson has like a
Probably Hennessy.
yeah. I love
I used to
Jameson though.
I used to sell alcohol, guys, so I was an assistant manager in the liquor department. I know all about alcohol. Didn't drink it though.
Me too. They probably uh I like to what is it? The notes like I can smell it and I can tell you what notes are in alcohol. Like, you know, like Jameson very much smells like butterscotch to me. But anyway,
You just gotta
so yeah, I get it. Yep, it's got notes of butterscotch. All right, here we go.
Learn, right? Take something from it, even if it pisses you off. He said to me, I think you think you're more important than what you are. And at the time, it certainly really upset me because I don't feel that way. But maybe he was right a little bit. You know, you have to check yourself and step back and remember, maybe some of you aren't as important as you think you are. Although we are important, I just always remember that. And although I have feelings one way or another towards that former detective, I learned something from him, and that was it. That'll always stick with me. So, am I going to help on this case? It doesn't look so now because I have other cases have come in since I was contacted. You know, and I was contacted a couple months ago. It wasn't like this was yesterday or anything like that. And since then, I've had other cases, not paying cases. I was going to do the Rogers case pro bono. I would certainly still help in any way that I can, but I wouldn't be traveling more than likely to Tennessee and those things. And it would certainly be a nightmare on the front that anymore, if you're going to be involved in true crime, you better get ready to be attacked. And you have to have thick enough skin and broad enough shoulders to take that. And I certainly do, you know, because I don't live my life online and I don't debate, you know. I will take intelligent conversation from somebody that has meaningful conversations that want to talk, but I'm not gonna file a freaking injunction. I'm not gonna call you a piece of crap and get into your bankruptcy history and your failed businesses, and so you can't do it. The stuff I saw which had no relevance to this poor kid. People lose sight of it, and it's sad. You can't lose sight that it's about the kid. That's it. Secondary, it's about the family. Now, if the family's involved, it doesn't matter. It's still about the family because there's extended family as well. I didn't talk about the biological dad because I don't know much about him. I didn't research him and I didn't talk to him. But I know through conversations with the stepdad and Sebastian's mother that there is this, and that's not unusual. It complicates things a little bit, but you have to get them on the same page and say, hey, it isn't about this, but it'll happen. This will blame this one. This one blames this one. It happens, but you have to try to get them on the same page and say, hey, look, it's about the child. End of story. Nothing else. Nothing else. We have to work for a common goal, and that's to find the child. Period. And I just don't think there are people that have that same priority.
I think that there are a lot of people that want to find Sebastian and have lots and lots and lots of emotions and feelings and very a strong will and desire to find him. You know, and do I think that there are some people in this for monetary gain or self-serving? Absolutely, no doubt. But you know, I think that there's a lot of people on this platform who genuinely care and want this child found. They want to know what happened. You know, kids don't just vanish in thin air. That's not the way life works. It's just not. No matter who you are, you know, something happened that night.
Mm-hmm.
Something. We just don't know what. We have no clue. Did he run away? Did he get abducted? I mean, did something else happen? What happened? How does he come up with the perspective without looking through social media, though? Enjoy life he's had to have. Maybe he's just speaking from a sense that, you know, of that time, like where his mind was at. He has to have, I mean, he's spoken about Dog and Nick and, you know, other things. CB says, clearly he knows little about the case and how people were stopped and threatened. Yeah, I hope he will look into everything. I really do, because there, you know, there is a lot of things that I don't know.
Well, what he said was he didn't want to look into social media, but when he pulled up Sebastian's name,
Right.
all of this came out,
Flooded him.
and he stopped.
Yeah.
But
Too much.
he saw before he stopped,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which may have brought his curiosity up more. You know, who knows? But
He
that's what he said.
and he did speak to them on the phone for an hour. He had multiple emails from both of them, and then all the internet stuff. He could have got a difference of opinion as well.
Could be talking about SF too.
That as well.
I mean, come on, guys.
I
You
think
have
when he was talking, could have been talking about SF, is when he said, I'm going to be the leader. We're not going to have all these little tentacles in there.
Alpha. Has to be an alpha on the case.
And that's my opinion.
Mhm. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm wondering if he's going to be more vocal. Like, is this a one and done kind of thing? Or is he going to use his expertise and try to help from the sidelines, maybe? He said he wanted to look inside the house. Yep, sure did, CB. Excuse me, he sure did. He said he wanted to look inside the house since that's where he disappeared and that he would be talking to the neighbors to find out what they thought about them. I'm certain that's when CP backed up.
Yeah.
Kimmy says, in my opinion, I think they reached out to him purely for optics.
If they didn't want him to come in the house and they didn't want him to talk to other people, why did they reach out to him? I guess that's where I have a question. Why did they not think that they were going to reach out to a detective and he wasn't going to want to do these things? You know, that's very mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good questions. Great questions, everybody.
I mean, they've been very quiet.
Yeah.
What's going through their minds? What are they doing behind the scenes? What's going on? I don't know.
Janine Simmons says, I do believe a one and done. Okay. They wait over 6 months, excuse me, to try to get someone. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. There's only a little bit more left.
I don't know. It's frustrating, I guess, in a way, but I just don't let it get to me. I know, like right now, I have another case. I have a couple cases that I'm working. One's a very, very, very high profile case that I'm being brought into, and it's very cumbersome and it requires some travel. That's going to take up a lot of my time. In addition to that, there's another high profile serial murder case that I am working for NBC and a TV show that is very complex as well. So, you just go from one case, at least I do, one case, put your effort and mind into it. This is what needs to be done. This is what I can do. These are the puzzle pieces that I can kind of fit together. This is what I think. And then you move on to the next one. I've recently reached out to a couple people in prison in regards to a case that I was working. Donna Emmel case is one of them. Stephanie Coyle case is another one of them. There was a few more that I'm trying to get some resolution to those cases as well. So, and you do it for the family, but I believe in total transparency and honesty. Yes, I do it for the family and the victims, number one. But number two, I do it for myself because I enjoy it. And, I have a little bit of talent for it. And I think if you marry those things up, you can be successful. And that's why I've been successful on a lot of these cases. It's because I enjoy it. It's my hobby. Like some people enjoy golfing or fishing or woodworking. And when they when they do it, they feel good. It's what they want to do. That's the same with cold cases with me. I work on it because that's what I like to do. And if I'm able to help law enforcement or help the victims' families, it makes me feel even better. And as a Christian, that's what I want to do, is I want to help people. That's why I entertained, the offer of helping Sebastian Rogers' family. Of course I'll help. I'm not going to tell you no. But you have to look at all these other things and see what's happening. And when I did that, I wasn't happy with it. Wasn't very comfortable with it. So, hey, I will still help in that case, and I hope that the family knows that.
So he's very vague, which is okay. You know, that's his right to be. But I would be interested to know if did he decline? Ultimately, did he decline, or were the Proudfoots um basically were they the deciding factor that they they didn't need his help? Because he didn't really say. Um,
It sounds like he's saying, I want to help. I'm willing to help. It's up to them.
but I mean, what if it's been months?
But he's not going to get into all the drama crap on social media. He's not going to get
That
pulled into that.
Yeah, so I guess that's what I'm saying. Did he ultimately decline from helping? It was too much, or did they? Yep, says he said he has too many cases at the moment, time commitment, etc.
I caught something he said just recently, and he said, but I need honesty. Why did he say that? I thought that very
Well,
odd.
yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't bring it up if he didn't want to say it. I don't know. It was just
It's a
something I
good
caught.
question. That's a really good question.
Brings up alpha. You can only have one alpha.
He left it open ended and said he gets other projects going. Right, yeah, he didn't necessarily say that he declined because he has other projects. He didn't say whether he I thought now when he was just telling the story, he said he told them, "Sure, I'll help."
Mm-hmm.
He was going to do it pro bono, but they
Mm-hmm.
pay SF. Sounds to me like SF is not a good investigator at all. He's being paid to spread a narrative. He's being paid. Wow. Because I'm not going to say that he's being paid to do this because we don't know. But he is being paid while he is spreading this horrible narrative that Seth Rogers is a P word, which is insanity to me.
This gentleman is highly qualified. Got
Yeah.
many under his belt in law enforcement.
Teresa M said something. He didn't seem to like KP.
Mm.
Somehow I caught that a little bit, and I'm not going to say he didn't. I'm just going to say he elaborated on he didn't seem to like CP. I'm sorry, I think I said KP. He elaborated on KP, and she was very depressed, very emotional. But he also said CP, well, that was different.
Yes, he did.
So Teresa M, I kind of agree with you on that one, in my opinion.
And those were his words, not our words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking away and I'm muted. My goodness. Mari says, Britt, he says that he was waiting for them to get back to him after the 1 hour call, but they never got back to him. And he has other high profile cases. Oh, huh. What in the world?
Because he's thorough. He's professional.
Here we go. It's just a few more minutes.
I just don't think it would be as involved or as intense as it should have been, unless, I still leave the door open. If you have one person in charge that's working with the police, giving information to them as you're finding it out, and not everybody running amok, maybe I would still entertain that offer. But it's just the new true crime stuff is just horrible in my opinion. I just can't believe it. The lawsuits from people that aren't even involved in the name calling, the horrible things that you bring out. And it's not even about the case. It's personal attacks within the case. I don't understand. I guess that's maybe why I do my own thing. Hey, that's my thought here on the Sebastian Rogers case. I do think that you have to look inside that house first and foremost, and that's nothing against the parent and the step parent. That's where you got to begin. That's where the child was last seen, obviously. You have to really look at victimology, his proclivities. What did he like to do? What was he scared of? Was he scared of the dark? These things you have to know. You would really have to take a lot of time to learn those and then work your way out. Neighbors, interview neighbors. And I had discussed this with the Proudfoots about, when I went to Tennessee, that would be one of the first things that I would do. You're going to interview these neighbors, and you're not interviewing them for what you think. You're not interviewing specifically, did you see Sebastian? No. You're interviewing them about the people inside that house.
Yeah, background.
Tell me about them. Do you know them? Have you observed them? Those are the things that you want to know. And then, did you see this? When was the last time you seen? But
Good question.
It's what's going on inside that house.
Yes.
That's what you want to know first and
foremost. That's the same thing McDonough says. You start wherever.
It does sound simple, doesn't it? And
I need to write down the name of it, but I have always kept that so near and dear to me when it comes to a case. We learn these things, right? So you start with wherever the incident took place, whether it's, someone's house or the park if they were kidnapped, and you work your way out. And right now, we're still at the house. We're still at the house. And you determined what danger level that person would have been in. And in the terms of Sebastian, the level of danger is low, very low. He was in his own home, the comfort of his own home, with his mother being the only one there. He was in a very, very low level of danger. So that's even,
And then you ask the question with the neighbors.
Yep.
With the background.
Come on. Come on.
And whispering winds. Hi, it's reality. I'm doing much better.
There was so many people worried about you.
Asthma sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm so mad that you didn't just text me and say, I'm sick.
Girl, don't come fighting now.
I know I'm going to do it to her too, like I did you. Oh, you're talking about the cat.
She climbed night two.
Gonna rip my hide.
Yeah, I will. Because everybody's going to rip your hide because they've all been asking about you. I said, I've been texting her, but she's not answering.
Have
I,
you ever?
I was
All
so
right.
excited to go on this hike with my kids, my grandkids, and then
Did
come to find out my grandson was actually sick.
oh no.
So he and I kind of only did like half the course because I stayed with him. Yeah. And then,
We love
yeah,
you and we care. So
oh,
Yeah.
just let me know,
I will. I
please.
will.
Mm,
I'm never going
um.
to stop contacting you. I'm never going to stop.
You gotta just bother me every day.
I did.
You
I
okay?
did.
Are you okay? You're still alive.
Yeah. I don't think so either. I really don't. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Her comment. She says this guy is not going to like working with Chris Proudfoot. I don't
No,
think so.
not
I
going.
don't think that he would. To be honest with you, I genuinely am surprised and very well shocked that things seemingly from an outsider's perspective have gone well with SF Investigates.
He
Quite
lives there
frankly,
because he lives there. They have they're bonding. They're bonded.
well, SF lives in California. He goes and he flies down there or over there.
He's there. I bet he's there a lot more than what we all get to see.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But it's I don't know. I would love to know. Maybe maybe this gentleman is just decided that he was tired of all of the infighting, and he would approach.
I think he's just waiting for them to get back to him, and they didn't, in
Yeah,
my opinion. That's my
yeah,
opinion.
that's what I think as well.
Yeah, yeah. I
I,
mean,
I think they got in way over their head and they realized, whoa, he's doing too much. Why did they even go to an investigator if they didn't want to hire him?
I
Mm.
don't know.
Did somebody else tell him, oh no, I'm doing it. I can handle it. I don't need this
Yeah,
person.
I could hear that. I could definitely hear that. I could hear certain person saying that to them.
Because he wanted to be, not he said the boss, I just want to be in charge. And everyone's going to answer to me.
Yeah,
I don't
because you
think,
always have a lead
I don't,
detective.
yeah, I don't think other people wanted that to happen.
My goodness. What in the world?
So I don't think he'll take the case. I think he's already moved on.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think he's. But let's see if what else he says if he finishes up.
I guess in my mind, it is the way you go about it. What's difficult is then trying to take the totality of all that and put it together and make it fit. And so you know what happened. That's more difficult, I guess. But it can be done. It can be done on every single case that you look at. I remember the Delphi case. I went back and looked at my first video that I had done about that and compare it to the trial. It's all about learning. You always want to learn. So I wanted to learn, hey, was I right? Was I wrong? What did I do? And certainly was correct about the sexual context of it, the
What?
motive. I think I said that I thought it
What
was going
about
to be an
Delphi?
abduction. I haven't heard that in the trial. Now, I'm not paying attention too much to the trial, but when a news article comes up about it, I will read it. And I haven't heard that. So I could have been wrong about that. But about the offender living within 25 miles and being in that town, I was correct about all that stuff. But you want to learn, what did I miss? Because you want to apply it to other cases, such as Sebastian Rogers. Okay. It's all about learning and growing. How can I be a better detective in order to help another family? That's all. Okay, that's it. Sebastian Rogers case. I have thoughts and prayers with the families, and I listen. Nobody's going to listen to me, but if I had to say something to these people online with Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and whatever else they have out there, mine would be respectful. Do you. I get that. I would never tell anybody not to do you. But be respectful doing it. And remember, it's always about the victim and the victim's families. Remember that before you hit that post button. Okay? And you don't always have to fight fire with fire. If somebody comes at you, the best course is not to retaliate all the time. Just sit back. Remember, it's not always about who wins the battle. It's about who wins the war.
There you go, Britt.
Thanks for
Listen to
watching.
that part.
There it is. Yeah. That was, I mean, yeah. Not much I can disagree with him. I mean, I think that was good. There are some things that I imagine he doesn't understand that's had to have take him has had to happen. It would be really awesome if he could talk to Seth, honestly. At least to get all sides.
He wasn't hired by Seth.
No, but if he could talk to Seth.
Yeah, but he said, when I work with a family, I work with that family.
Okay, but he's not working for anybody, so I'm just saying, in my
If
opinion,
if he was going to work with that family, he was just going to
right.
work with that family only.
Okay. I'm just saying, just to say, in my opinion, it would be nice if he could talk to Seth. That's all I'm saying.
In the real world, yeah, but he wasn't wanting to do that. And bottom line is, they didn't hire him. They didn't fall through.
Okay.
So he bowed out and he went on to other cases. And he's wishing them well and he's praying for Seth. That's the bottom line after all this.
Well, I wasn't. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to do it. I'm saying, in my opinion, I wish he could. That's all. That's all.
I know. I understand what you're saying. But he was very adamant about, I want to be the boss. I don't want anybody else involved. And I'm going to work with this family only. And I like that. I like that.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying. And I love what you're saying, but he didn't want to do that.
So, Sunset Gazing said he would talk with Seth, just as he said he would talk to the neighbors if he took the case. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
I didn't
listen,
hear
I'm
that.
not saying nobody's wrong here. I'm not saying that the man's gonna. I'm not saying that I expect him to do that, guys. This is just my thoughts. I'm not saying that he must do this, or I'm saying I wish he could. I think he would understand. Does anybody else get what I'm saying? I don't know. Never mind.
No, I mean, I guess he
it's all right.
saw.
It's not that big of a deal.
No, he saw there was lawsuits for personal reasons on one side. There's lawsuits for personal reason on the other side. And I think he was kind of stepping back going,
Yeah, too much drama. Too much drama.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, just me. I'm thinking now, just as to have a conversation, not yes now, because poor from the way that I'm hearing him, what he doesn't, he's still kind of out of the loop about a lot of stuff, and I think it would really help. He's got Katie's. He's talked to her and heard her everything, her story and what she knows and all of that. And then he, could talk to Seth to get that side too. And, as unfortunate as it is, I think that this sucks because with Summer Wells' case, that's the first case I learned this lesson on. Sometimes the drama is so entrenched in a case that it's almost impossible not to look at the drama too, because you'll be out of the loop. Does that make sense? Like this case as well as Summer Wells are two cases where the drama is so entrenched within the case that you almost have to sift through it to understand everything. Do I think it should be that way? Absolutely not. It sucks. But I very much think it's one of those situations where you can't afford to turn your head. You have to look at the drama to know everything as a whole. Because I tried that, I could not imagine coming into this case late and trying to learn everything without looking at the fights, and the battles within it too, because looking at those battles leads you, right, to what caused those battles, right? And who's at the forefront of those battles within that case. Can you thank you so much, Ren Henniger. Good to see you. Can guys Ren is number 397. Thumbs up. Can we get more than that? There are 918 people here tonight. I know there has got to be more than 400 people out of that 9 that actually like me and not just hate watching. Come on, guys. I don't know. To me it's weird to go to a channel and not click the thumbs up. Like a second nature,
Or
if
the thumbs down, because it's still going to give you the same results,
Yeah, or I mean if you don't like me, you could click that thumbs down too. Either one. Nana. And
No, I
he
mean, it
would.
still gives you the same
Yeah.
algorithm. Yeah.
Yep, sure does. Still gives us engagement. So let me see. Let me ask you guys. What do y'all think? Like do you have a positive feeling about the guy? I personally I don't think that I know enough to have an opinion, but I can say that I can't really disagree with much of what he said there. I think he sounds legit. Um,
I wish that they would have let him take the case,
yeah, right.
because I think
I
he
would,
could have found. I think he could have found out a lot of information that
yeah, and
TBI and FBI didn't, in my opinion.
I would take him over SF any day.
Oh, absolutely. And he was going to do it pro bono.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a no-brainer
right.
if you really want your child found.
And he's an actual. Think about that. He's an actual retired detective.
Hmm.
Would you choose him or a private investigator?
Yeah. They messed up there.
And we know that according to SF, they gave him a tour. They took him inside. He saw Sebastian's room. He's been inside the prophet's home. So I don't know.
I guess my question is, why did they reach out to this guy if they weren't serious about thinking of hiring someone? I don't understand that part.
Right. Good question.
I would have
Very
chose
good question.
the detective because he said he would have done it for free.
Yeah. I mean, optics just for the moment right here. That's why they reached out to him.
So to make them look good that they actually reached out to a detective, is that what we're saying? I mean, is that what is our opinion? I don't know.
I don't know. So much has taken place. This case can't really say one way or another about. I know, right? Like it's just, man, where is he, y'all? Like, you know, where is this child? It's optics in your guys' opinion. A lot of you are saying that.
Yeah. They wasted this poor man's time, in my opinion, because they never followed up on it when he wanted to help pro bono. That makes no sense. Even if he wasn't good, you could have hired him to see if he could have found him. I would have.
Mhm.
I'd do anything if it was my child.
Oh, for sure. But um,
What I
let's
guess in
see.
the back of my mind, I want to know what made CP and KP not want to hire him.
Yes, that's what. Yes, that's one of the questions that I have as well. Like, what was there? Did they, did you guys look up something that you didn't like about him? Was it something that he said that didn't strike you as being comfortable to work with? Did you get advice from TBI? Like, I would love to know what happened to make them not. And I do think that SF jumped to insert himself. I think that is a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And wanting to be king. SF very much strikes me as somebody that would sabotage. I mean, I'm not saying that he is, okay? This is just if I had to guess, I'm entitled to an opinion. SF investigates after seeing the things that he's willing to say about Seth Rogers in a public forum. I could easily see in this man, you know, say
Well,
something to the Proudfoots or,
in my opinion,
to
I'll say it, and I don't,
sabotage it.
no- I don't normally cuss, but I think SF is full of horse shit.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I don't think the man is a great person. I mean,
No,
I'm just being honest.
his track record shows that he's not a good person. Mm-mm. And hi,
No.
Misty.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the people that this detective was talking about, as far as like in it to get attention.
Do you
Something.
think? I mean, do you really think that SF would want to work under him and he be the boss and SF be the worker bee?
No, no.
Think about
Heck
that.
no, that was what I was thinking about. Like, heck no.
Uh-uh. I agree, Nana. No way.
Hmm.
Brittany, I hope you go back to re-listen to the video
Going to bed.
without having to
Love you.
stop it. I had to listen a few times myself to understand. Oh, absolutely, WTAF. Absolutely. I know I'm definitely going to have to because there was a couple times I got distracted. So yeah, I definitely will go back and have another listen to it for sure. And
Yeah,
L7
that was my
Wing.
first time listening to that. Thanks for bringing that up, Brittany.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was very interesting.
It is.
Hmm.
To be honest with you, I definitely can't sit here and pretend like I found it. We're probably the last channel to cover it. All the channels have already covered this, but I figured we would too. I mean, it's a part of Sebastian's case, and we definitely
Just wish we
have
could
a
find.
you know
I just wish he'd be found.
yeah, me too,
Me,
absolutely.
me three. Me.
Britt, it's because you definitely will dig deep. And oh, you think so? What? Okay. Well, there's no doubt. I mean, I like I said, I don't know enough to have a strong opinion about the guy, but from the little that I do know, yeah, he sounds like he would be a very strong asset,
He
to
would have
have
done
on board.
the same as McDonough, Chris, the
Yeah,
inside out, and he would have been digging like Chris has already done. He's already
yeah,
dug into some CP's his background at the Navy base in San Diego. He's sitting on stuff. He hasn't given it out yet.
yep, yep.
And so he would have just, like Nana said, it would have been a great team if those two would have got together.
I agree.
And he's pro bono. And he sounds.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
why not just let somebody get in there? Why not say, okay, try it. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, you know, then you're out. But try it. Why turn it away? Define your child. I can't comprehend that. I just,
I feel like we've witnessed that a lot in this case. Um, I feel like Sebastian's case, there have been several instances of free resources, um, given, like, more than a lot of different resources given in this case.
Yeah, because a 15-year-old with autism is just not going to vanish.
Well, yeah,
Something
exactly.
something is being hidden. Something is not the truth is not coming out. Something
and
happened.
why is it not coming out? That's the part I can't comprehend. I
Me
mean,
too.
why is FBI took over? Why is FBI not finding it? Maybe they have. Maybe we don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But wow,
Just know he's not a runaway though.
no, he's not a runaway. They've already determined that. I think they've pretty well debunked all the runaway things. But wow,
Well, the thing is,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
uh,
whoa, whoa. Hold up. Go back up and read. Whose comment was that? Tori? Tori Banks. Go read Tori Banks' comment, please.
what?
I live local and lots about CP was pushed under the rug over the years, in my opinion, allegedly. Oh,
And that's been said a few times. I've read
yeah.
throughout different chats that he's not an innocent person in a lot of aspects. And he also has stuff again in California with the Navy. Chris has it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Look, he's been married 5 times. There's another one.
Yeah.
5 times, people.
I just, um, we gotta, we gotta keep the light on Sebastian. pray for this family that, you know, we get answers, and well, they get answers, you know. Of course, we would love them too, but for the family, first and foremost, I just, I don't know. I'm getting, I'm experiencing something that, like, I want to try to be very careful with how I speak and look at things now, because I myself have been under a microscope for the last week, and I've had things that have come out, and people just completely manipulate and twist everything. And I
Yeah.
hate that. Like, I
Take it
hate
out of
that. And it's like, you don't have to do that. You know what I mean?
take it out of
So,
context.
yeah,
Stir it
taking
up
everything out of
everything.
context.
A lie, misinformation.
Will bold face lie. I'll tell you this much. This part right is what really gets me. And I promise I'm tying it all together, okay? It's valid. Um I just think about those creators that are pushing that cat video. I know that's stupid me bring it up, but I got a good point. If someone will watch a video and they see it plain as day, if you don't see it the first time, watch it 2 or 3 times, guaranteed you see that I didn't kick that cat. Anybody that is non-biased with a functioning brain clearly sees that I didn't. And then you have creators, multiple of them, who will take that situation and run with it and tell their subscribers that I punted my cat across my backyard.
Let me
Multiple
clarify
creators said that.
something. Hold on a second, Brittany. I am not accusing CP of any crime. So please let me clarify that.
Where in
Okay,
the world?
go ahead.
I
I just
didn't
need
hear
to
her say that he committed any crimes.
no, I'm not accusing either one of them. None of them. Just saying. 5 marriages should tell you that he's not a good person to be with. Obviously.
All you were saying was he has a background, and people have found it.
Exactly. He has a background. And sealed. He has stuff sealed in the courts.
My goodness. SF doesn't need to be in Hendersonville. Yeah, and you know what? I just, that man right there, I he to me like is a disaster to
Mhm.
any case that he covers.
Well, I'm just
To
clarifying.
any case.
I'm just clarifying. I don't want my words taken out of context. I'm not that person. I'm just telling you. I will go to war when it's necessary, but I will fight the battle because I would rather win the battle than the war.
Yeah. I have seen him pray up on a panel with I have seen pray up on panel with Clue Brit. So I'm sure that might have something to do with the cat thing that you did not punt PJ.
Yeah, go ahead and
Wait a minute,
finish
hold
what
on.
you're saying. I didn't mean to cut you off, sweetie.
I have seen did you meant to say PJ on panel with Clue? So I'm sure that might have something to do with the cat thing that you did not punt your. Oh yeah, it. In my opinion, I think that 100% that how do I even say this? PJ, wait a minute. Who said rather win the battle than the war, Gray Pearl? Ooh.
The detective just said it at the
Oh,
end
the
of
detective said that. Yeah.
yeah, the
I
detective.
don't know. Sorry, I'm blind and it's in the dark. It's okay. No, I think that detective said that, Gray.
The detective said it first.
Yeah, I don't know. All I was saying is if people will, creators especially, which is horrific if you think about it, if they will sit there and bold-faced lie to the subscribers with a video in hand, a freaking video, they got the video. You know what I mean? And they're still sitting there lying to their subscribers. Then can you trust anything any of these
No,
people have said
no.
at that point?
Great point. Why do you want to believe a liar? Why do
Yeah.
you want to associate yourself with a liar? I don't. I can't stand liars.
Why do other creators want to bring each other down? That's the part I don't understand.
That too.
Y'all need to stand together and help each other out. You're all in for true crime. And if you're not in for true crime and you're into crime, I can understand it. But I didn't know that Dolly was into drama.
Oh
But
yeah. I didn't
but
know to this
oh,
degree.
I found it out a long time ago, and I unsubbed to him. And I'm going to be honest with you, and I'll say it on right here on panel. I don't care. I saw it.
Mhm.
I used to love to watch his channel. He was funny. It was great. I had a
Up
great time with
until
him. And then all
up.
of a sudden, it changed. And I'm going to
Yep.
tell you when it changed, and I'm not going to tell you why it changed. You can all figure it out for yourself.
Yep. I'm
Mhm.
with you there. That's when I left too.
Yep.
Well, and I do want to say this because absolutely irony rose, but in my opinion that doesn't have anything to do with our opinion of Chris talking about trying to be more, cautious with what I say. Absolutely. Now, as far as the Chris Proudfoot stuff goes, people can come at me all day long about my opinion of that man, but I'll stand 10 toes down and then show every ounce of proof I need of why I feel the way I do about Chris Proudfoot. It's not
Me.
me accusing him of doing anything to Sebastian. Aside from
Well,
what he said, what he has told us he's done. It's
It's
not
his.
me misjudging him on things that he's done. I absolutely do not care for that man. I think he's not a good person whatsoever. And my opinion of that is based solely off of what has come from Chris Proudfoot's mouth.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
my opinion on him stands. If Sebastian comes home tomorrow, it still will be that way.
yeah, because
Um,
that's the character that he's given. That's what he's
yep,
shown. We have a right
yep.
to our opinion.
But
It's not even an opinion anymore. Listen to his words. Listen
yep,
to what he says about Sebastian. Listen to how he talks about Sebastian. It can't even be an opinion anymore. And I'm sorry, I'm going to own that one. It's not an opinion anymore. Just listen to it. It's him saying what he says. It's out of his mouth. I, I, I can't do the opinion on him anymore. I don't have an
yeah,
opinion. I don't have an opinion on him anymore.
yeah. Now, in regards to Katie, um, I do have questions. I do have some questions, but at the same time, I can try to be a little better with my judgment and not try to not jump so quick to assumptions or allow my emotions to get the best of me, because if I want people to give me the same, just like I said about Savage when I spoke up about her grandkids, if I'm going to sit here and expect people to have grace and um and if I'm going to expect people to stand up for my children, right? Then I have to be willing to do the same thing. And the same thing goes for expecting grace or understanding. So I'm going to give that so that hopefully, you know, um we can receive that in return, which is what we should do anyway, right? So I'm not going to beat her over the head or, you know, which I personally, I mean, people might disagree with me. I don't feel like I really did, you know. Do I feel like I could have came a lot less harsh or judgmental? Yes. But I'm gonna try to do better, you know, because it is the right thing to do.
Kelsey wants you to read her comment.
Um, read what I said. Let me see.
Yep. Hi, James.
CP is a piece of crap. Yeah. Fact, in my opinion, remember how he talked to Chloe? And that was in public. Imagine a closed door. Oh, no, I don't even want to know. Mm-mm. The way that he has treated women is horrible. And I don't know how anybody can defend that. I don't. And that's why I said, like, you know, I can jive and meet people halfway when it comes to trying to have grace or be better. But as far as
Respect.
Chris Proudfoot's concerned, I'm sorry. I feel like the people that uh are calling him a alpha male and saying that he's a great stepdad and stuff, I think that you are the one that's being willfully blind there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is abundantly obvious from all of the evidence that Sebastian and Chris Proudfoot did not like each other. I don't think Sebastian liked him any more than he liked Sebastian. And you know, to try to push this new narrative or what, let's just call it what it is, rewrite history, spin that. No, that's not fair. That's not fair to Sebastian, and that's not fair to the investigation. We shouldn't do that.
Right. Wanda Davis wants you to read her comment, please.
Autumn.
With stop
Oh,
signs.
guys, hold on a minute. Autumn says Brittany Gray Pearl trashes you bad. The other creators' channels, really?
Yeah, I've
Honestly,
yeah.
cannot. Oh,
I
that's
don't know why. I
disappointing if
don't know
that's what you do, Gray. I don't think I've ever been mean to you.
why do you want to trash people?
I
That's so
believe that's why.
well immature.
Well, that's what I'm
It's fine.
telling you guys. I mean, why do other channels want to put each other down? Why can't you all stand together? This is a child missing. This is a child that we need to find. If you all are out there advocating for this child, work together. Why trash each other? And Brittany, I'm not saying you're trashing anybody because you're not. You're standing up for yourself. You have not
No,
trashed anyone. But I'm saying
yeah.
all these channels out there trashing each other, work together. We could probably help investigate this a little bit better. We're not investigators, we're not detectives, but there's a lot of information that YouTube brings to LE and FBI that can help. But
Yeah.
if everybody continues to bash each other, that just doesn't help the case at all. It doesn't help find Sebastian.
Nope.
And it just disturbs me that this happens. But anyway, on the note of Katie, what you're saying, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. No, I know that. Yeah. That's why I
No,
don't.
I feel the same way because I feel like the only thing I have a problem with is she was the last one that was there with him.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
But on another token, the more I listen to CP, the more I think sometimes, even though everybody thinks she's a strong woman, she's a Navy person, she's strong, maybe she's weaker than we thought.
I mean,
Maybe she's being manipulated. I don't know because when I heard this detective say that Katie had a lot of depression and the sound of her voice and the things that kind of broke my heart because I think if you have a missing child and you're hurting, what's going on behind scenes? What's going on?
yeah.
You know, I mean, I really had compassion for her at that moment because I was like, wow. And not that I never had it, it's just the only thing I hold key to my heart is she was the last one to see him. She was the last one in that home before he disappeared. So, Katie, speak up. Tell us what you know, if you know anything.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. I
Um.
think,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a mother is a mother. You bore that child. That child was born from you. You held them 9 months. Whether she went off to the Navy and did her thing and Seth took care of him, it's still someone that you birthed. And there's nothing more compassionate and loving as to birthing a baby.
Yeah. Yep says lots of people go places. I go places all the time to listen, and sometimes I see someone. I'll chat. It doesn't mean that I endorse what's being said. Just saying to keep that in mind. Absolutely. That's why I've never, you know what I mean. Like I've always been okay with you being here, um, because I don't, and I won't hold it against you where you go. Any of you, you go support whoever you want to support. Where I get a little bit of a little upset is if you talk shit about me. You know what I mean? Like but that even then, like if if somebody has and they feel bad about it or whatever, I don't want to say that like I don't want to demand an apology out of somebody, but I'm saying like, if you did, even if somebody is guilty of doing that, um, there's only a few people on this platform that I'm not willing to talk to, about things. So, and yeah, as long as Gray's being respectful, I'm fine with her being here. Anybody, like you're all welcome. Just let's be cool. That's all. So I guess just don't go around telling folks I kicked my damn cat like Dolly and PJ.
The damn kick
Hey,
the cat.
hey
Oh my
PJ, I
God.
wonder if that makes you any closer. Like, do you think that the people, those creators you're trying to impress, are going to uh take you in more? No. I'm been intrigued by a whole. That's cool, Gray Pearl. I don't mind you being here. I mean, every time you've come into my chat, you've seemingly have always been kind. I
Irony,
saw that
Rose.
video. You didn't kick the cat, right? I know, but it is what it is.
Irony,
Clone.
Rose.
That is true as well. We do have to remember that because this crap happens to me all the time. Clones are real. Clones are real. We actually poor Brandy Wine. Brandy Wine has I think two clones, and like I thought I told her off, and poor girl, she was innocent as all get out. And it was funny because Brandy was in chat one night, and then her damn clone came in at the same time, and I was like, "Well, I'll be." But clones are real too. And Gray Pearl, I think that I think you might have that problem because I see your account, what I think is your account, all over the place. Like, yeah, I don't think that I think we just have to kind of pick and choose, guys, right? I also don't like calling people out. It makes them, you know what I mean? That's what you call it, public humiliation. I hate that crap. Like you go into somebody's chat and then they call you out, and that's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I've had it happen.
I don't go into other people's chat that I know or hate channel.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
right.
do it. I wouldn't do it. I may comment afterwards to defend you, but I'm not gonna go in their chat and let them humiliate me. Mm-mm. No.
Is that the real crime stories obsessed, y'all? When y'all click on that link and make sure that's really Emma. I haven't seen beautiful Emma in quite some time, so I just want to make sure. Note to self, why do you have to go? Note to self says, I'll go. Why? Honey, you're fine. I'm not sure what's going on, but you don't have to go anywhere. You are Gucci.
How you doing, Emma?
Oh, let me see. Is she all right? Here, let me drop the link. She wants the link. All right, do me a favor, guys. If you don't have to go, Autumn. Stay. I don't want anybody to go. Guys, if you can do me a favor, Justice says I'm going. What is going on? What is happening? Hold on, that was the wrong link.
Did we miss something?
Yeah, there's a couple of people saying they're going to take Yep is going too.
Why?
What's going on? Why is everybody leaving?
Somebody said, Autumn, you're fine.
Something about I'm not a liar, but I will leave.
No, you
What's
don't
going
have to
on?
leave. No, but I don't think you're a liar. What? Come on, guys. Do me a favor, guys. If the mods can drop the links, if anybody wants to donate to the channel, it's greatly appreciated because they were calling out Gray Pearl. Guys, that I don't want anybody to leave at all. I'm just hoping that we can somehow get along and mend some fences, you know? I know that it's a pipe dream to expect that everybody can make peace, but I think a lot of us can. A lot of us can. Many of us can. Oh, yeah. Oh, my babies are having surgery. My baby's just having surgery tomorrow. I'm just going to try and get some rest. Thank you for letting me speak. I know we have our differences, but be safe, y'all, and be kind. Oh, well, guys, let's say a prayer for Yep's
I'm praying for
baby's
you,
having
baby.
surgery. We're thinking about you. Let us know how it went. I hope it goes well. Get you some rest. All right, here's crime stories. Hello,
Hey,
Emma.
hi
Hey,
girl.
I miss you. Long time no see.
I know what's going on. I've been away and like out of it, so I don't
Oh,
know.
are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up, but I'm hearing about cats, and I'm thinking, what's going
Oh,
on?
girl. Oh my lord. So, a couple of it's been a minute, Emma. Like the very first time that I ever streamed and actually went on camera, I cammed up.
Yeah.
My husband and I were outside, and there was like a lot of people on my panel, and I had have two boy cats who were like, one of my cats was bullying the other incessantly. Like, I thought he was going to unalive him. It was so bad.
Oh,
And it had been going on for a while. Anyway, long story short, in the video, I'm like, hold this. Let me go kick this cat off of the other. I said something like that. And you clearly see, Emma, I walk over and I shoo my cat with my foot. Never touch it. Never make impact. My cat is like a whole foot and a half away from my foot.
yeah, but
Like,
I do that too. I don't touch them, but I like put
right.
my foot out as if to say, "Break it up, guys, break it up."
Yeah, shoo them, right? Like,
Yeah.
and so then they're taking that and basically calling me an animal abuser. It's horrible.
To turn her in and have her arrested, Emma.
Yeah, they're trying to get I've been threatened with animal control and I rescue animals. I don't unalive them or hurt them. I'm holding one as I speak. I've been holding a kitten for hours. It's crazy. Uh-oh, did we lose her? Emma, did we lose you? Oh
I'm here.
no. Oh, there she is.
I'm still here. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
don't
imagine you doing that. You seem
no,
like
I
a
never
nice
would.
person. But people like to talk about things that, one, have nothing to do with them, and, you know, people like to get involved in other people's business, don't they? On
Yes,
YouTube.
they do. Yes, they do. I'm actually seriously because so Dolly Vision with 60,000 subscribers, his girlfriend accused me. Like she took the video and is basically accused me of being a
Animal
animal
abuser.
abuser.
Yeah.
So being the lovely boyfriend that he is, he goes live and tells everybody that I abused my cat. And he has been on that for what, 2 or 3 days now? And
Oh,
like
gosh.
it's causing so much hate towards me. Not only am I receiving lots of hate comments, but like people have unsubscribed from me, Emma. I've never had that happen before.
Well, don't you think, though, there's always an underlying situation? Like, it won't be anything to do with the cat partially. It'll be because there's people
Yeah.
out there that don't like you for whatever reason. Like, there's people that don't like me. I don't really care. But, there's always people out there that don't agree with your opinions or don't like you for some reason. And any little,
Yep.
inch, and they'll take a mile, and just because they don't particularly like who you are, you know?
Yep. I definitely think that oh yeah, there's 100% people that are capitalizing on the situation. The particular person who what I will not name that's actually responsible for clipping the video to begin with.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
because
And
it was
what do you
on a hate channel. So like this video is like 2 years old, by the way. That's the crazy part. And I had like 7 people on panel with me that night. And I'm like, guys, if I harm my animal, don't you think at least one of those people on my panel would have lost their mind? Like,
But the thing is, you only have to
everybody
say
was
it
laughing.
once. You should only have to justify yourself once. And people that know you, Brittany, and people that like you, and people that tune in, and the people that are real subscribers and that actually know your heart would just look at it and go, "No, don't be ridiculous." Just like the people that are probably on the panel now, the people that believe it obviously either didn't like you to begin with, or easily swayed by other people's opinions, or weren't really true subscribers and followers as it was. You know, you shouldn't have to justify yourself. If you haven't done that, tell people you haven't done it and leave it and move on and let them carry on
That's
with whatever
right.
they want, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I
Wise
do.
words. I've given it probably more attention than I should have, to
You
be
need to
honest
duck.
with you, but I
Brittany, you need to duck. Nana, you need to duck. Emma, you need to duck. The flying monkeys.
Duck.
There's flying monkeys everywhere.
yeah. This is true. This is true. But I do, like, because I've been very upset about, Emma, we work hard to build these channels. And so I
But-
said, well,
But with
geez.
that, Brittany,
Mhm.
with that, you would rather have the subscribers there that believe in you and care about you than the hangers on that don't care about you, believe all the rubbish. You'd rather not have them as subscribers anyway, would you?
That is so true.
So let
That
them
is so true.
let them go, because they're not real people. They're not real friends or supporters in that case.
Mm-mm.
And I'd rather be
It make
without them at that point. You know.
And
I
Emma,
try to tell myself that.
yeah,
Absolutely.
the saying, one door closes and the other door opens. You're going to
Mhm.
get more subscribers that are going to come to you and getting rid of the ones that really were not true to you.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, absolutely. I'm
That
here.
that
I haven't
definitely
left.
don't critically think, like, and isn't that a good example? There's such a lesson that could be learned from this, you guys. How, you know, people can watch a video where they can the truth is right in front of their eyes, but if the narrative suits, even with the video with solid proof, they still go along with the lie because it's what their creator
Well, yeah, because
says.
it's giving them something to talk about, and in turn getting them money, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. Yep.
I mean, I'm not jumping on panel tonight thinking, woohoo, I can make some money out of this. You know, I can make money out of doing something else. You know, it's not necessary. But these people that have these drama channels, it's what keeps them going, unfortunately.
Yes. You're right, Emma. It does because and ironically, I mean, I'm just going to say it and it's true. Dolly's girlfriend is trying to grow her channel. And she got, what, like, I think it was up like almost 3,000 views, where that's definitely not her normal. But yeah, I don't know. Have at it. Just remember, when you make allegations about someone like that, that can have life altering consequences. It really could. People don't play about animals, you know?
No.
So I don't
But
know. But have you been keeping up with any cases? We've had the Delphi trial.
yeah, I've been kind of watching a little bit of that, but I've been working a lot recently, so I've been keeping up with that. I watched the Quinton case,
Oh, yes.
watched the verdict, and she just didn't change her face, did she? Like
Oh,
the whole way through. I just thought, wow. She smiled a bit when they asked her if she wanted to give a statement, and that was
I
about
could
it.
not. I could not. Or when Michelle, the babysitter's daughter, testified. Did you see,
Yeah.
Leilani, where she said effing liar? Like, I couldn't believe that the judge, I think she had a reason for why she did it, but I was actually a bit shocked that the judge didn't pull her back a bit from her, making faces and uh laughing and scoffing at some of the people on the stand.
Yeah.
She's awful,
It
awful
was
image.
bad. And I just kind of
Yeah.
thought to myself, like, you've got one chance here. You've got
Yeah.
one chance to say something that could turn this whole thing around. I mean, not that it would, because I think they had far too much evidence against her, but that one
Yeah.
chance to say something, and she didn't take it, which just showed me everything I needed to see, you know?
Yeah. Well, and
Mhm.
we know that she was terrible, but how horrible was it to listen to those details of how she threw him in the pool with no floaties and told the neighbors that her oldest baby was her, right hand, and Quentin, she didn't like him. Like, how can you? And then what really got me was leaving Danny at home with the kids at all hours of the night while she's out, you know,
Booty
having
calling.
a rendezvous with the dealer, the plug.
Yeah, the plug.
Yeah. There's been a lot going on, hasn't there, recently? A lot
Yeah.
of court cases going on.
Yes. You know who I'm excited for though, and I'll probably actually cover this one is Megan Boswell. Did you keep up with her?
Oh, yeah, because do you know what? Candice, Summer's mum, she was really keeping up with that. If you go back through Candice's Facebook, unless she's deleted it all now, she did have all the updates on that, on her Facebook page. And it was just funny that, her daughter then went missing too. And I still believe Candice is involved, I've got to be honest. I
Yeah.
still believe that she's
Yep.
involved. And it just makes you wonder, did they watch that? Keep it up with everything that was going on and learn from the
Yeah.
mistakes, that were made.
Or how? How do you have it in your stomach to be able to watch, a situation where another child is missing? You would think that the trauma from your own situation would be more than you could bear.
They're saying to check your email. Apparently, dog's attorney posted.
Another Okay, let's see. What is that on Twitter? Let's see.
No, you have to. They're just saying to check your email.
I'm going to drop down, Brittany, because I'm going to dry my hair because I've got to go to work.
It was nice
Oh,
hearing
thank
you,
you. It was
Emma.
so good. Yeah, I've missed you. It's so good to hear your beautiful voice.
Well, it's nice talking to you all, and hi, everybody in chat.
Good
Oh,
night.
Emma, keep in touch with me. I hope you're doing well, and have a good day at work.
You too. Bye,
All
Good
guys.
right.
night,
Bye,
Emma.
sweetheart.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. I really love her so much, you guys. So that's Emma from Crime Stories Obsessed. If you've not subbed up to her, she has a remarkable channel, actually.
I don't think I'm
Um,
on hers. I need to get on hers.
Yeah, she does some really good videos.
let's
I'm going to
see.
write it down because I can't get on it when I'm on here.
Brittany, I'm an animal activist, work in our work with what in the world? Uh we work with law enforcement and the legislators, period. Oh, really? Okay. Emma is she's darling.
I love her
She has a
accent.
tortoise mohawk, mom. Oh my goodness. Hey, sense of soul. All right, let me look at these because I'm gonna have to go, guys. It's a hold on, let me see. Okay. So Trump's team gets involved. Yeah, I think we read this already, guys.
in February, though. Not doing it yet,
No, because
apparently.
he's not going to be the president till January.
Right.
So he's going to have to wait till February to do that. And I think him and Dog are working together, in my opinion. That's my opinion, but I think Dog reached out to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Well,
do
yeah,
too.
that's just my opinion.
Okay.
Now there's
Well,
another one about the lawyer.
it's
Dog's
his
lawyer.
lawyer. Wait a minute. Let me see. Um, Thank you to everybody who reached out um through email tonight, by the way. Thank you to everybody who has donated too. I appreciate you. I contrary to what other people say, I'm not a cruel person um or
Dog,
selfish, you know.
dog family lives in Florida. Just so
Okay.
y'all know.
Let's see. We'll go to Twitter. Let me see. Um we have okay, let's see I'm going to dog's page. Um okay. Um Elon Musk. The future is going to be fantastic. Uh let me see. Where did his attorney tweet, you guys?
Someone said they emailed it to you.
Yeah, it's a I have a video. I don't have a can can we just do we have the post? I don't see I'm looking on dog's
I
channel
have
right now.
I have twin girlfriends that do actually know Trump personally.
Oh really?
So yeah, dog the bounty hunter could talk to Trump at any time he wants to.
Oh, that's cool.
Because my girlfriends who are twins are also bounty hunters, by the way, in Texas.
Oh wow.
And they're prior LAPD cops too.
Dog's attorney is Trump's attorney, Bruce Castor.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
connection.
There's the connection. That's right. That was Trump's attorney. Thank you,
Way to,
PJ.
yeah, way to go, PJ. I mean, if you're a Trump supporter or not, he's going to be the president and he can do this if he wants to. And he is an advocate for children and will save our children. I really do believe that. It's just my opinion, but
Exactly, Nicole. That's what I'm saying. Just like my girlfriends, they have a bounty hunting business, and they they make all kinds of money. They live in a big, gorgeous house, and when they come visit my family in California, which I'll probably get to see them because they're going to come out for Thanksgiving, they buy us a bunch of lottery tickets, and yeah, we've won. And
oh,
they know.
I'm your best friend. Will you share?
I'm just
I'm
saying, and
kidding.
they know Trump. They were on the campaigning trail with them.
Wow.
So I know people. Just put it that way. I know people.
So, I mean, I don't know, guys. I looked in
That might be it, though, about Trump helping find Sebastian.
yeah, I mean, I read earlier basically that At Night Media has had talks with people from within the Trump administration in regards to helping with the search of Sebastian. All right, guys. Well, I got to get off. It is 3 o'clock. I love you all. I will see y'all tomorrow. I appreciate this. It's been nice to, I mean, I know that we talked about a little bit of the drama, but for the most part, this was good, right? We talked about things that matter. So, and I had a good time last night. I know some of you probably are not Trump supporters, and for that I understand. And
Hold up a second. Bruce Castor was Trump's attorney, who
yeah,
is
he's
also Nick
mhm.
Dogg's attorney.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, come on, put two and two together. We do have we can think. Just two and two.
It's okay. Some people, like Britt said, are not Trump supporters, so it's okay. It's okay to agree to disagree. I mean, this is a sensitive case right now. It just happened yesterday, and I've lost some friends already today. You know, I hate it, but you know, I'm gonna stand my ground on what I feel. And
As will I, as will Britt, as will anybody else.
well, just like Britt, you lost a lot of friends because of the dog. You know, the cat. I'm sorry, but I lost friends today too, and it
Oh, I'm
hurts.
sorry.
No, it hurts, but it's okay because your friends are your friends, and your true friends are your friends. So you have to just go with the flow. You know, I always told my daughter that. You know,
Go on, baby. Right.
you
Yep.
just you you can't pick your friends. Your friends will pick you, and your true friends will stick with you. So you just have to
Mhm.
go with that. You know, it's a bad situation, and it's what it is. You know,
Hmm.
um, it hurt today, but it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, we can put up prayer hands for Sebastian and
Hold
Yeah,
on, buddy. I'm gonna.
pray for me so I can
All
get
right,
better.
guys. I'm
yeah.
gonna
We could
go.
we could
Oh,
have worse situations. We could have a missing
yeah.
child. You know.
Right,
Yeah.
Yep.
you're right.
All right.
All right.
All
I
right.
love you. Good
All right.
night.
Love you too, guys. Y'all have a blessed night. Thank you. Reality, take care of yourself. I'm so glad that you're okay.
I
In
am.
Um,
reality, if I text you, text me back. Just
I will.
say
I,
something. Because everybody's been worried about you, and I kept saying, I can't
mhm.
hear from her. I haven't heard from her. I love you.
well, thank
I
you,
love you
everybody.
both. Good
Love
And
night.
you.
be the change you want to see.
There you go. Amen. And guys, let's please keep Sebastian in our prayers. Let's pray for the unity of our country, please. It would mean so much if you before you go, can you please take a second and click that thumbs up? If anybody wants to help support the channel, I think my links are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Um, I know that y'all probably have, most of you probably, or those of you download, or I can't even talk. Those of you who have donated have probably helped with Seth, and that's great. I want to say thank you for that. But if you, oh yeah, all right, let me sing happy birthday to Nicole. Nicole, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Thank you so very much for all your support and being amazing. Means so much for all you do. I hope that your day is special and filled with so much love and joy And yeah, this is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nicole. Happy birthday to you. We love you, we do. We love you, we do. We love you, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday. Thank you guys for all you do. Um so happy birthday, Nicole. And hey, Dreamcatcher. So what I was gonna say is if anybody does want to help or donate to for my channel or help out in any way, it's greatly appreciated as well. My links are going across the screen. It is not expected. You don't have to, but it helps if you would like to. And it means so much. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go. I love you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I want to do a live on the day live for the second channel. So be looking for it. Britt, I'll be back with you tomorrow to celebrate my third birthday. Oh, yay! Oh, I'm gonna have to sing happy birthday to you, Maurice. You know that. All right, guys. I love you and happy early birthday, Maurice. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you.